All right, episode 17, CSR. We're back. I'm Doug.
I'm Steven.
And I'm Justin.
We're back. Take a week off for Thanksgiving. Hope everyone out there had a good Thanksgiving, spending time with family and friends.
I'm still full.
Yeah, I actually did pretty good. I was proud of myself.
Yeah.
I didn't, I wasn't miserable.
No.
But
Good for
yeah, we decided to take a week off and I did see where there were other podcasts that did the same. So, but we had a lot of stuff going on. And it is what it is. But we're back. We did have people asking when we were going to record last week.
All right.
And that's good that people are asking, or maybe they said, good, I don't have to listen to you idiots this week. But either way, we are back.
Busy
So
week.
we got 2 weeks to cover. We do have it looks like a extended lineup.
Yeah. So, gear in, guys. Take this in segments.
But I will, there you go. So I will say this: if we do omit something, just bear with us, guys.
Yeah, that's 2
'cause
weeks of
It's
stuff.
been a long 2 weeks. So, all right, so we're going to start out episode 17. We're going to start out with the Hornets. We got a lot to cover. So
Yeah.
go ahead, guys.
Do you want to start, Justin, or me go?
Yeah, I'll do a couple.
Okay.
So we're going back to the Wizards game. We won that game 97-87. Then we won against the Pacers. Then we lost against Atlanta 115-05.
FYT.
That was a big loss.
FIT.
Yeah, and then we won against the Wizards again 109-103. And those are pretty big wins too.
The Wizards, yeah, they
And
were
I think-
they were starting off hot.
I think when we beat them, they were in first place both times.
They were.
Yeah, so good wins.
Were their kryptonite.
Yep, good wins.
Go ahead with the Magic.
All right. We did beat the Magic 106-99. Take that, Clifford. We beat Minnesota 133-115. Take that, Karl-Anthony Towns.
Bitch.
Lost to Houston 146-143 in an overtime game, that's pretty crazy that we let the Rockets do that to us.
Yeah.
I mean, was it Christian Wood? Is that
Yeah.
he tore us up.
Used to play for
He
us.
used to play for us. I mean, go figure,
Yep.
They are in contention to have the worst record in NBA history, so Hornets, way to go to not to give that away. Then we did lose to Chicago 133-119 last night.
That's like nothing. I mean that's not like a bad thing.
No,
Chicago's
yeah,
good.
They're a really
Chicago's
good team.
good.
And they got the other ball brother.
Yeah.
The thing that got me was just the Houston loss. That's a bad loss.
It is.
It was a 2-win team at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that disappointed me the most in that game, and what I've been noticing as a trend, guys, and tell me if you haven't, when we lose, we give up points.
Yeah.
In other words, that sounds stupid, but it's the defense.
It is.
We can't stop anybody.
We can keep pace with anybody in the league.
Yeah.
If we're scoring points, we can keep up with that.
But the defensive effort that night against Houston, I mean, they scored at will. They scored almost 150 points.
Mm-hmm.
And, it kind of reminds me of another team lately down the road, we'll talk about later. But defense, what's the old saying, guys? Defense wins championships.
Yeah.
You got to play freaking defense.
Yeah.
So I'm not down on the Hornets. I mean, we're not going to win. We're not going to go 82-0.
No, definitely not.
But they're looking good right now.
I mean,
they're playing.
13-10 right now.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, they're
mean,
okay.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
I mean,
23 games into the season.
Yeah, we're like, 7th seed in the Eastern
Yeah,
Conference.
right.
I mean,
Yeah, we're
it's
good.
still early. Hopefully, we can just keep the momentum going in the right direction.
Right.
Because when we were on that winning streak, our defense was playing good. Our
Right.
offense came down,
Right.
calmed down a little
Right.
bit,
Right.
but our defense went way up.
It's just it's the defensive letdowns is the biggest thing that gets it from me. But it's a long season.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that. So you're gonna have games like that. So you can't dwell on it. You got to have a short memory and move on.
It's just frustrating to see the team beat the Warriors and Washington,
Yeah,
the two best
exactly.
teams in the league,
Yeah.
and then you drop one that can probably barely beat a high school team.
Right.
No offense, Houston, but we'll get there. I think. I think James Borrego, he has the franchise going in the right direction. We have superstars when Melo, Bridges is coming out. Rozier's finally, got healthy and has been balling.
Yep.
So if we can just tweak our defensive side of the ball, maybe look into trading, free agency, see what kind of big man is, out there, because I do think that would help us
It
out
would.
tremendously.
It will.
Yeah, I could see us in the trade market this year.
Right. Next game against Milwaukee, that's tomorrow. They are 13-8, and they just got a big man. They just signed DeMarcus Cousins, which I don't know why we didn't try to look at him. Maybe we called him. He said, "Fuck y'all, I'm going to the
FYT.
we're going to a championship team."
Which you can't blame him.
No, not at all. I mean, he's going to go for that ring.
Sure.
So, but Milwaukee coming up. Justin, you got a little bit of our averages for our top guys?
Yeah, Ball's averaging about 19 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. So, I mean, he's
He
playing
is
out.
balling.
Yeah, he's playing lights out.
He is.
Definitely.
Bridges almost averaging 20 points. I think he almost has about 8 rebounds to a game. And then Rozier, he's averaging 18 points, but he has been on a tear.
Yeah.
Rozier's been. I mean, he's just been lights out.
He's getting in the swing of things.
Yeah.
Coming back from being hurt. I mean, he's getting into the rotation, getting the feel for the game. I mean, we knew when he came back and started playing well, it's going to help us out a lot.
And I've heard whispers, here and there about possible using him as trade bait. No way. Me personally, I would not get rid of Rozier at all.
Yeah, and I mean, going back to the whole Kemba trade with Rozier, a lot of people thought we lost out in that trade, but we definitely won.
Smoked.
And it looks like Kemba might be on his way out with the Knicks.
He's out of the rotation.
Yep.
And that sucks.
It does.
We all, we love Kemba, man, but I do think that the Hornets won that trade, no doubt.
Definitely.
And I don't think that takes rocket science to figure that out.
No, not at all.
But at the time, like you said, Steven, people were like, "What are we doing? What are we doing?" Rozier's a baller, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that guy, and I would like to keep him. So
there's a reason why it's called Scary Terry.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that.
Is there a phone? Is that a phone call?
Kemba, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to tell you that.
I'm just kidding.
It's the ghost.
we got the silent manager trying to pull up something on the TV. So if you hear it in the background, just go with it.
Just ignore it.
But yeah, I'm happy with the Hornets, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks to lose games that you shouldn't, but I mean, overall, I think we're pretty happy with where we're at.
That's the name of the game. There's a reason why these guys play professional basketball. Houston, as bad as their record shows, they're still professional athletes.
Yep. Right.
That's right.
Any day, any team can win. I do want to shout out Oubre too. He's been playing really well off the bench for us, averaging about 15 points a game.
That was a hell of a pickup.
Yes, it was. Thank you, Steph, for kind of swinging his vote to coming to us.
That was a hell of a pickup.
And then I want to shout out the Swarm, because we haven't really talked about the Swarm a lot. Even there's not a lot to shout out
That's
about.
the pipeline.
Yeah, the
I-85 pipeline.
Yep, they are
and,
one.
And Book Knight and Jones, they know it well.
Yeah, right.
I think they send them up 85, and then they call them and say, "Hey, turn around."
We're almost there. Too bad. They are 1-7, so they're not playing too hot. I know Jello, LeVar Ball came out and was talking a little junk.
Yeah, he was.
Saying that we have a star that we don't know. They're not playing him, and did he go a little far with it? Yes, but he did have some concrete to stand on.
He did LeVar.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he pulled his. But his first game he dropped 22. He had 24, 25 minutes, and ever since that game, it's just gone down. It's been 13 minutes here, 8 minutes, 2 minutes, 4 minutes, and then he hasn't played the past 3 games, but he's been active. So why aren't we playing him? I mean, I don't understand. He obviously can be developed, so why aren't we developing him? Because that's a good guard to maybe possibly have.
Right.
An injury can happen. God forbid Rozier goes down. God forbid Oubre goes down. He can play those positions.
Yeah.
So why not keep him developed? And Book Knight, he's on his way up. At some point, that boy's coming up to the league because
he will.
I think he's second in the G League in scoring.
Yeah, he will.
Oh wow.
Yes, I think he's.
I think they're just bringing him along.
Yeah, slowly but surely.
It's kind of like Ball last year.
Yeah,
We really didn't throw
it's
Ball
similar.
into it.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of let him get a couple minutes here and there,
I
and
agree.
then finally we took him in. But I mean, the Martin brother, who we still got? Cody. Yeah, he is still. I mean, he's tearing it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he plays good defense too.
Yeah.
So I feel like he needs
does.
influxes.
He's got good energy.
Well, if
Exactly.
you notice at the end of the games, if it's a close game, they bring him in for defense. That's what they do.
He can lock down some people.
Yeah, he's definitely. I'm glad they held on to him.
Yep.
But I mean, again, I'm happy with where they're at.
Yeah.
They're just gonna have moments when they have letdowns. I do agree with you, Steven. I think they've got to go out and get another big man.
And I think we need the veteran presence too.
Right.
We're such a young team. I mean, Rozier is a veteran guy too, but not one man can really lead the locker room. I mean, they can rally behind him, but he's not that superstar they can rally behind. So we need a committee of veterans.
Yep.
Go out and get obviously we can't, but like a Cousins or somebody like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even though Cousins can be a basket case, we've all seen it.
Right.
But
Oh, yeah.
the dude can play basketball.
Yeah, he's a big body.
But I mean, hey, we get Book Knight out there. I haven't seen him play defense. He's averaging 29 points a game in the G League. So I mean, even though we don't need more scoring,
Right.
Points are points.
Yeah, you got to score the most points to win. So but I think that's all we got for Hornets. Any other Hornets news? Anything else?
I think we're good.
I think we're good.
Well, I think we're moving on to probably the people that we're most excited. The team that we're most excited about is the Canes.
Yeah.
15-4-1 now. We have got some L's. We're third in the Eastern Conference. We have 31 points. We're behind the Caps, which I didn't realize the Caps were this good. They're number one in the East Conference with 33 points, and then we're behind Toronto as well with 33 points. We did have a couple games since the last podcast, so bear with us. We did win 4-2 to Vegas.
That West Coast trip turned out to be a good trip.
Very good for us. It's like the opposite of the Hornets.
I think it said. I think I heard on the last broadcast because they dropped the last two.
Mm-hmm.
They said that out of possible 12 points, we ended up getting 9.
Yeah, which is not
So
bad.
that's pretty good for
Yeah.
a West Coast trip.
Exactly. We did beat the Ducks 2-1. Beat the Kings 5-4. The Sharks, we beat them 2-1 in overtime. We did lose to the Kraken 2-1.
First game ever.
Yep. Yeah. No. Right. I mean,
First game ever.
still the most. I'm sorry. That's a badass
Yeah.
name.
It
Seattle
is. I mean,
Kraken.
I like it too.
That's
I
a
agree.
badass.
I agree.
Got some revenge against the Flyers,
Yep.
6-3.
Yep.
And then we did drop to the Caps 4-2, which that was a win we probably should have got,
Yep.
and we probably needed, especially in the Easter Conference.
Yeah.
Still early, obviously. Then our next game is
Tonight.
against Dallas.
At Dallas.
Yep.
Hey, Ben,
Fuck your
friend
team.
of the show, FYT. I was texting with him today, and I told him that he sent me some kind of, I don't know, a Pantera song by the Stars.
Oh, really?
It's called like Puck You or something, something like that. So, but I did tell him FYT. I said, "Good luck, not." So he hit me back. So,
Hit him
hello,
with-
Ben.
Hit him with the old Borat. Not.
Yeah. So
But they are 10-7-2, so we should hopefully pull that out tonight. What time do they play? 7?
I think it's 8:30.
8:30.
Yeah.
And we got Aho leading the points.
Puck off.
Oh, puck off.
Achoo.
That's by Pantera. Puck off.
Puck off.
It's kind of like Anderson. We said he was pucking good.
Yeah. I thought that was a lot more clever than puck off.
Yeah.
I think so.
FYT.
But Aho leads us in points with 20. Anderson is 11-4. And then we do have another one. Ranta is 3-0.
Yeah.
A goalie.
just
Goalie. Yep.
just give it to me one time.
There
you go. There it is.
I can't fucking say his name.
Hey, look, you said it the past like 5 podcasts, so
Yeah, I might as well bring him up.
Get it in there. All right.
Well,
All right, so there's the
Is that it for
Canes.
Canes,
I
boys?
think that's it.
Hey, let's go Canes.
Let's go Canes.
All right, so now we're going to hit some Major League Baseball news. We're going to do this quickly. It looks like it's spending time. All the teams are starting to sign free agents. I can't keep up with half of them. All I know is the Cardinals. We signed a pitcher, Matz, I think is his last name. So he was with the Mets at one time. He was a big Mets fan, apparently. And I did see where there, after he signed with us, their GM, the Mets GM, who's a psycho, came out in the media and called him out and his agent and basically said that they didn't honor their word. And then the agent went back and said, "We didn't have any agreement with you guys. I don't know what you're talking about." It was a mess, man.
What
It was
the
kind
hell?
of it was kind of a bush league, but I mean, what do you expect from the Mets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that's
FYT.
really all we've signed so far. I know the Braves have had some signings.
Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, we had a couple earlier. We talked about Manny Pena. I think we talked about that in the last podcast.
I don't know if we mentioned it or not. Honestly, I know we talked about it off air, but
Yeah.
we'll go ahead and say it again.
Well, yeah, we signed catcher Manny Pena, and then we just signed Arcia. No,
Arcia. Yeah.
Arcia. We signed him to a 2-year deal.
Mm-hmm.
We did get Kirby Yates.
Yep. Helps
we
the bullpen.
Yep. And is it
Guillermo Hedera is coming
Adira?
back.
Yeah, we
Yep.
brought him back.
And we got Darren O'Day back in the as a minor league
Oh,
contract.
okay, yeah.
So he played solid for us 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So getting him back would be nice. Because I really think they're going to retool the bullpen. They're not going to be able to keep all the people we had.
Yeah.
But as long as we keep that core as Maztec, Minner and Will Smith, and like
Oh, yeah.
you said, Luke Jackson.
You just got to keep the core.
You keep the core, and then we'll just fill in the pieces.
And I did see Acuna doing some rehab.
Yep.
The other day, he was actually in the batting cage
Mhm.
and on the field, so
Yeah,
that's going to help.
He's hitting already. so.
Getting him back's going to be a big
Oh, it'd be
plus
huge.
for us. I mean, the guy's amazing.
But the way that they're throwing money around right now in Major League Baseball, and there's an impending lockout coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just the thing about it is the money is crazy that I've seen thrown around right now.
Well, yeah, the Mets gave Scherzer 3 years,
Yeah.
100
Oh my-
and like
Right.
I don't even know how much.
And then
but
Corey Seager, you saw his
Yeah.
deal with Ben again, Texas. That's his team. I mean, money's just flying everywhere.
I mean,
it's-
Seager, I
and it's
kind of
baseball.
understand because Seager's what, like 27?
Yeah.
So-
And by the way, he's a local kid.
Yeah, but he's a top 3 shortstop
Oh,
in
the,
the
dude,
league.
the kid's amazing.
So 27, like give the dude his money.
Yeah.
Honestly,
And
but
he's a local kid, too.
right.
Yep.
But Scherzer, I mean, he's what 35,
Yep.
like
Yeah.
36,
And it's not like he, balled out in the playoffs.
right.
We tore him up.
Yeah,
So, we'll see it, 9 times a year?
yeah. Bring
and
it.
tear you up again.
Bring it.
And this is not a crack zone crack. I'm just getting another Bud Light.
I just don't think you give that guy with like you just brought up his age,
Mm-hmm.
you just don't give him that kind of money.
Yeah.
But again, I think you mentioned in pre-show about a Mets fan that,
Yeah.
that you know.
Suck it.
But guess what? The Mets are going to Mets.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yep.
So we've mentioned the Mets twice on this podcast today,
You're welcome.
and they sucked in both those conversations.
You're welcome. And they lost Syndergaard going to the Angels.
Yeah.
You know.
So you know what?
Well,
Screw the Mets.
Yeah, and they traded for Javi Baez, and he's already like, he's
signed
already a
with
free
Detroit.
agent.
He signed with
he
Detroit.
went to the Tigers.
The
Yep.
Tigers signed him.
I knew the Tigers signed somebody. I could not
Yeah,
remember
it was
who
Baez.
it was. It was Baez.
And he's a former Cub bastard, so screw him. Okay, there's
Sorry, Chicago.
there's my St. Louis Cardinals dig.
And I want to shout out, we did pick up Brian Snickers' option for
Oh,
our
yeah.
manager.
Yeah.
So Snickers here to stay.
Have a Snickers.
Have a Snicker.
This podcast brought to you by.
Brian Snicker.
So, yeah, I like him, man. He seems like a really good dude, man.
Yeah. And he beat his son for the World Series.
Yeah,
so.
isn't that crazy, man?
I wonder how that Thanksgiving went, to be honest
I'm
with
sure
you.
it went well.
You son
He
of a
probably
bitch.
he ain't got his ring yet, but he
Yeah.
probably had like a ring pop on or something.
Be like, hey, Dad, can you carve the turkey? Nah, bitch, you do it.
Yeah. Can you pass the potatoes?
Excuse me, I can't.
Nah.
I can't lift my fork. My hand's too heavy with this ring on it.
My ring's weighing it down. Sorry, bud, can't do it. Go get up and get yourself.
Now go clean your room.
Yeah. Go dust off your World Series trophy. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, throw that in the trash can.
Yeah, fuck you,
Sorry,
Stros.
sorry, David.
Yeah, sorry, your buddy. Yeah, fuck him.
So,
Not him. Fuck the Stros.
all right. Anything else baseball? This is going way south.
Yeah, that was fun though.
But yeah, there is an impending lockout supposedly that might happen.
Did y'all
so-
see the new playoff format they want to do too, or the top seeds can pick their opponent?
Yeah,
So it's gonna be like a 14
I don't think
team
I
playoff,
don't think that's
and the
gonna
top
fly.
seed would have a bye, and they could pick their playoff or
Yeah.
no, they have a bye, and I think the second seed can pick their opponent.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Dude,
It's
look
just-
into it. I got confused reading it.
the committee, I guess the league committee, or I guess the rules committee, I think they were smoking crack when they came up with that.
And I get expanding it
I
because that
don't
means more
understand.
games,
I
so
get
more
that. That's
revenue.
money. Right.
But
That's
like
But to do that,
to let me pick my own opponent,
Yeah, that's bullshit.
like that's just stupid.
There's only one thing that they need to change, and we all know it's the DH.
Yeah,
They need to.
and I don't mind expanding a little bit because
No.
what's in there right now? Is it 12? Is it 12?
well, you got 5 teams in each division. Is that right?
Yeah.
30 teams.
We
So,
got
we
two,
got-
two wild card games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the wild card game's a 1-game playoff.
Right.
So yeah. So I could see expansion.
Yeah.
Definitely. But expanding the playoffs.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But to pick your
Um,
opponent thing, that's
no,
just stupid
no.
as hell.
I mean, it's kind of like the ACC. I'll use the ACC as an example. Their baseball tournament. For some odd reason, and I've never understood it. Whenever they do their baseball tournament, they do it as a round robin.
See, I've heard that before. What the
Yeah,
hell? What does that mean?
It's just weird, man. It's like you have a pool of teams and they play, and then the best team out of that pool comes out. It's crazy, man.
so they have it's like a mini
it's
tournament.
almost like a pod.
Oh, that's
I don't believe in that. I believe seeding them 1 to whatever.
Yeah, and
and let them play.
like March Madness.
Yeah.
Number 1 seed plays the number 16
yeah,
seed or whatever. it was.
I've never understood that.
No.
But it is what it is. So, all right. Anything else, Major League Baseball?
I think that's it.
All right.
Go
so-
Braves.
Go Cards. College basketball, which we are watching currently.
Yeah.
And
Did you see the score?
I did. We are watching my Charlotte 49ers. We are playing those ritzy you-know-whats up the street at Davidson who think they
Hey,
own the world.
hey, Steph came
Um,
from there.
Yeah, I know, and he's never won at Halton, which I'll bring that up always.
What is that? Did y'all
That's our
say? Is
arena.
that your
He's
arena?
He's 0-2 in our arena.
Oh no shit.
So anyway,
That's a fun fact.
That is a fun fact.
Hey, fun fact. That can be a question on the
Yes.
podcast.
So,
There
but
it
we're
is.
down, I think, 8 at half. Their silent manager. I think that's right.
Oh, you
Yeah.
guys made a little bit of a comeback.
But at one point we were down 10. So we'll see what
I
happens.
just like how you changed the football poster over here
Did you see that?
automatically to a basketball
Did
poster.
you know how I did it? It's like I went just like that and it switched.
You were like, it's switch time.
So what happened to that poster is a real question.
Well,
Did you burn it?
We're going to football next segment, right?
Yeah.
So we'll go back
Okay, we'll talk about it in a
We'll
minute.
talk about it in a minute. What happened to that poster? But yeah, nice observation there. We now have the Niner basketball poster up
Yeah.
in that way because our football season is over.
Now, how long do you think that poster stays up there?
It'll stay up the whole season.
Do you guys have a hockey team?
Yeah, we actually do.
Do you really?
Yeah.
So, like, if they start sucking, you put the hockey
no,
team
no,
up
no.
there?
It'll stay the whole year.
My question:
It'll stay the whole year.
when does the tennis team come up?
Oh, it comes up. Oh yeah, we got
Okay.
soccer, tennis. I think we got badminton,
You got volleyball,
The shuttlecock.
intramurals, baseball. We got the championship baseball.
Chess?
Where we put it?
do we got chess?
Yeah, they actually have chess. Yeah,
of course they do.
we got field. We got field.
They're,
we
they're
got-
probably champions in that.
We got track and field. We got it, man. I'll have them all up there, man. But I support my Niners, damn it.
It's Doug in every picture just doing this. There's a chessboard in front of him. He's holding a tennis racket.
Yes, so-
He's got a golf club going.
But
Baseball hat
but
on.
We'll talk about what happened to the football team next segment.
Yeah,
but,
let's hear about the basketball.
But the
Yeah.
Niner basketball team right now is sitting 3-2. They were 3-0.
That's
and
not
they
bad.
Lost two
No.
games in a tournament in the Bahamas.
But who they beat?
They did beat App
There you go.
on my birthday
Yeah.
by one in Boone.
Yeah.
So if take some of that, baby, Boone Goons. But anyway, so but yeah, we're 3-2 right now. We're losing at halftime to Davidson, which sucks. But hey, man, we're good.
Yep.
So that's the Niner update.
That's it.
Nice.
Nothing else.
I don't have
That's all I get. Okay.
long season.
You want to do
Nice
Carolina?
poster.
We do Carolina.
You can do it.
Okay. All right. Says Carolina is 4-2, which sucks.
Lost two in a row.
Yeah, they're 10th in the ACC. Since the last podcast, we did beat Charleston 94-83. We were watching that game when it happened.
Yep.
Yeah.
Baycott 24 points, 12 rebounds. Baycott has been a man on a mission this
Yes.
year. He's been
Yeah.
killing it. We did lose to Purdue 93-84, which Purdue is a great team.
Not a bad loss.
Which I think we'll get to national here in a minute. I think they're number 2 now. Then we lost to Tennessee 89-72. That was a game we probably should have won.
And I mean, that was worse than the Purdue game.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Manic, hey, he went off though. 24,
Yep.
24 points, 6 of 10 from 3. Then we did go on to beat UNC Asheville 72-53. Baycott again, 22 points. So right now, sitting 4-2. Next game is tomorrow against Michigan.
Which, nationally ranked.
Number 24, they're 4-2. So hopefully, if we can beat them,
Yep.
we can sneak back into the rankings.
Well, and the thing about the Big Ten ACC Challenge, I mean, I saw some stats today, and Steve and I meant to screenshot this today, and I forgot. But anyway, over the past, I think it's 5 or 6 Big Ten ACC Challenge games that Carolina's played. They've only won one.
Yeah, I feel like the Big Ten's got their
I mean,
number.
they have kicked Carolina's butts.
But I mean, I feel like we don't. I feel like we're not the old Carolina way where we
Well, we're
like
not.
we got the big guys down low,
Yeah.
and we can shoot. We can hit some perimeter shots.
That was our MO.
But like now, we just have Baycott. I mean, Garcia came off like he against
Right.
Purdue. He dropped 26.
Yep.
I mean, he's a forward for us.
Right.
So we're just not playing the Carolina basketball we're accustomed to.
Yeah, and I mean, I still think they're a good team.
No,
I
yeah.
don't think they're a bad team, and if they kind of do like Roy Williams teams, they seem to get better at the end of the season.
And that's
So-
is that coaching?
I think it is.
Oh, okay.
Development.
Yeah,
Imagine
wow.
that.
Well, adjustments.
Yeah, imagine that.
Oh, shit, okay.
Well, we'll talk about that or lack thereof later. But we do have a new number one team in the nation.
Yeah.
And we have to hold on.
Wait, before you bring
Okay.
bring that team up, I do
okay.
again want to shout out Baycott.
Okay, go ahead.
Leading the team, 15.7 points a game, 8.7 rebounds. Baycott, do your thing.
He's
you got
balling,
you
man.
got you got hair like Cam, but you ain't playing like Cam. Love you, brother.
He's balling, man.
Yep. All right, well, bring up this.
Yeah, we're just
Stuff.
we're going to give them their due. I mean,
Yeah, of course.
And even though the university 8 miles, down the road
Tobacco Road.
from Chapel Hill, I can't remember the names. I think it's fucked it. But they are number one team in the nation, and rightly so.
Yeah.
I have watched them at least 3 times, and I will say they look damn good.
They do.
And that game the other day with Gonzaga, it was a good game. I mean, it was a back and forth game. But Duke's got some studs, man. They look good right now.
They do. I mean, I think eventually they'll come back down to earth.
Well, they will.
But again, I know we talk about conspiracy theories.
We all know. Somebody's last season.
Yeah, some legendary coach.
Yeah, he couldn't just retire like Roy did.
Yeah.
He has to get all the props.
He has to have the glory season.
What is
the
it?
last ride.
Yeah.
It's the Peyton Manning effect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So
Son of a
there's
bu-
already
fuck 'em both.
conspiracy theory that the NCAA is going to do everything they can to get him to go out as a champion.
Oh yeah,
We all know that.
yeah, definitely.
But we'll see. We'll see how that pans out.
Yep.
So
And we're not going to run through every ACC team. We have too much for 2 weeks. It's going to be a lot.
and Justin, I know you had to step away a few seconds, but
Yeah, I had to piss.
we
Just announce it.
we gave Duke their props. Are you going to do that as well? Or
Fuck
you just
Duke.
Okay, there you go.
Well, I mean,
So that's my guy. That's why he's a part of this
Yeah,
podcast. That's
exactly.
my guy right there.
Yeah, I'm only here to say fuck you.
It's like I have a machine over here and I push the button. Hey, Justin.
say it.
Fuck Duke.
Okay, there it is. That's number 13. So
Once we reach 100, Justin takes
Good
his shirt
job.
off.
no, but they look good right now. We'll give them a little bit of props, but it's a long season.
It is.
So
Yeah, we're only in November. So I'm going to shout out App real quick. We talk about App a lot.
Sure,
I feel
and we
like,
should.
I feel like we're
We're
pretty
App
much
fans.
we're
we
pretty
should.
much
Yeah.
We should.
And I'll be the local mountaineer this today. But the
Yeah, I don't know what he was last time.
Mountaineer Hawkeye.
Yosef, or whatever he was.
The App is 4-4. They're 8th in the Sun Belt. Adrian Delph is averaging 18.7 points, 5.7 rebounds. He's the senior guard for them.
Yep.
So he's been playing good.
He's
Their
pretty good
next
ball.
game is against Boyce.
Boys.
They are 2-4, which is tomorrow. And I don't know if you guys ever heard of Boyce. I guess it's a Christian school in Louisville, Kentucky.
Well, that's what I was going to say. What's their mascot?
I've never heard. Huh?
Do we know what their mascot is?
A Bible?
I mean, do we know really?
No, I have no idea. I had to Google
Hey,
it.
hey, tech guy, Google that.
What
Boyce.
Mascot.
Is it university, college?
Yeah, Boyce College. It's in Louisville, Kentucky.
Find out what the mascot
But
is.
coming up, I should have wrote this down. App plays Duke in like 2 games.
Let me guess. Let me guess.
Is it in
in Durham?
Oh, it
I
has to be.
guarantee you.
It has to be a bulldog.
Okay, Bulldogs.
Okay, sweet.
Bulldogs.
Isn't that every college's
Yeah,
mascot?
they're everywhere.
Is that the Water Boys? Oh no, no.
Yeah, Bulldogs is everybody.
Yeah.
I mean,
When you can't think of a mascot, just we'll be a Bulldog.
We'll be a bulldog. Well, fuck it.
Gonzaga, what's theirs?
Can you not pick something else like a fucking
you ain't lying. I'm trying to see when App
Poodle?
plays Duke.
But you know it's in Durham because they never play away from Durham.
Oh no.
So,
December 16th at Duke.
imagine that.
So
go app?
Go App.
Yeah, and
If
I'll say it. Let me say it because I know
Let it.
y'all know I dog them. This is gonna hurt.
You got
Silent
this.
manager, don't smack me.
We're here to support you.
December 16th, go App.
There you go. I like it. I like it. Doesn't it feel good saying that?
Yeah.
Felt-
I think he's
damn.
dying.
Someone give him the Heimlich. He's joking.
That kind of hurt.
Yeah, man. It's all right. But
But
hey,
it is against Duke.
You
so-
know, it's the lesser of 2 evils.
Oh, it's
Is it not?
look. My dislike for App is here. I mean, it's bad.
Yeah.
But there's no dislike worse than Duke.
Yeah.
It's
So
the absolute worst.
it's the lesser of the 2 evils.
So
I'm not gonna run through all the ACC,
Oh, no.
but Duke is 7-0. Wake 6-1. So Wake is having a good year in sports.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, they are.
They're killing
let's go. NC State's 5-1. Clemson's 5-2. Virginia Tech's 5-2. Carolina's 4-2. Fuck the rest of them.
it. Yeah. How
That's
about
about
NC State, man? Like
Yeah.
both teams. I mean, football and basketball. They're
Yeah.
playing good. So
Oh, I agree. And then the national top 5 we have Duke. Number 2 is Purdue. 3 Gonzaga. 4 Baylor. Number 5 UCLA. That's the
UCLA?
national. Yeah.
Ba-
That's a traditional school, man.
Yeah.
What they won? What like back in when you were like in college?
Yeah,
They won like 10 straight, right?
that was way before I was in college.
yeah, but they really haven't been there. That like
But
Nah,
yeah,
not since Westbrook.
But you know the thing about that, Steven, you can do some research on that. Back when they won all their national titles all those years,
yeah,
the NCAA tournament was smaller,
yeah, it was.
and you got to play on your home court,
Oh, that I did not know.
and so they got like a pathway every year.
Because who was Bill? Who was the head coach? It was
Well, it wouldn't.
yeah,
Yeah.
John Wooden.
So I mean, and they had Bill Walton, they
Yeah.
had Kareem. I mean, they had all these but they were good. Don't get me wrong.
They had Dougie Fresh.
Yeah,
Dougie Fresh starting that point guard.
But they were good, man. But I mean, it was a whole lot different than the tournament is designed now.
Right.
It
Yeah.
was.
Of course. I mean, it was back in the 50s.
I was in high school then. But no, it was different. I mean, it was a whole different type thing.
Oh, of course.
But I mean, I give them their props. But that was, like you guys said, a long time ago.
Yeah. Right.
But it is what it is. And did you mention there was a school you mentioned in that top 5? Was it Baylor?
Yeah.
Come get your boy, Baylor. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all can guess who I'm talking
Oh
about.
God.
Come get your boy.
This is foreshadowing, guys. If you don't know what
So
foreshadowing
we're
is,
not there yet.
It's coming.
Google it, and then
Okay.
you'll find
All
out
right.
what it is.
There's a precursor to the rest of the podcast.
Like there always is.
Okay,
So, anything else college basketball?
college basketball,
I
anything?
think-
Did we leave anything out?
I think I don't have anything in my screenshots.
Fuck Duke.
There you go.
For the 5th time in this
you
broadcast.
didn't even hit your buzzer.
Yeah, hold on. 13.
Sorry, that was a malfunction.
All right, college football, guys.
Football.
We'll go ahead and start with your Niners.
All right, we'll get it out of the way.
Yeah, get the worst out of the way.
Since y'all brought it up,
We got 2 weeks of it too.
yeah, we had to win one game to get bowl eligible.
And
It got blew out 2 weeks in a row.
Damn.
It was ugly. We tied the ball game up 35-all. Thought we had a chance. We were going to pull it out, and then Old Dominion said FYT. And they
you said that so nonchalant.
Yeah,
that was
that was
beautiful.
they became bowl eligible.
Damn.
So I'm not going to hate on them because we have no defense. And
That's-
listen, I don't want to dog out the kids. I really don't, because those kids are out there and they're playing their hearts out, and they're a whole lot better athletes than I'll ever be. But it's got to be scheme, and I brought it up on the show before. Our defense is just horrendous.
Right.
And a couple of our assistants did get fired 2 days ago. But
So they have accountability.
well, the defensive coordinator, who everybody was calling for his head, he still hadn't been fired. But 2 of the assistants have. So we'll see where that goes. But Charlotte finished 5-7, did not become bowl eligible. So there's some rumors that some of the kids may end up in the portal. And the portal's crazy now.
Of course, yeah.
they can just leave now.
Yep.
And speaking of that, I mean, like I said, Niners finished 5-7, blah blah blah, whatever. So we'll see what happens with them. But Cutcliffe and Duke parted ways.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they parted ways, and I've already seen at least 3 or 4 Duke players already in the portal. So I know Duke football sucks. We all know that.
Yeah.
But still, those kids, again, I hate to dog the kids. I really do, because they're out there doing their thing.
Well, because at this point, this is coaching.
Sure it is.
I mean, they're too young to know what to do and what not to
Well,
do.
and-
Well, not saying that, not saying they're ignorant, but you know what I mean. They're gonna follow what their coach says.
Well, in all fairness to Cutcliffe, Cutcliffe's a good coach, and he did a lot at Duke. I mean, he got Duke in the ACC championship several years ago.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think Cutcliffe's a good dude. It just unfortunately he went and coached a sorry team in a sorry university.
Right.
But anyway, you know how we love them.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just, like I said, the portal's really it's killing a lot of this stuff. With these big coaching carousel we're going to talk about in a minute. A lot of these kids are going to follow those coaches to those schools as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And we'll see that. So, but again, Niners 5-7. We ain't going nowhere.
And going back to when we're going to talk about the coaches here in just a minute, I want to ask you about the Charlotte coach too, what you think.
Yeah, let's go.
But Carolina, not just as bad, 6-6.
Yeah.
I mean,
Justin, will you do me a favor?
What's up?
Will you talk about the State Carolina game?
well, we got one game before that.
Yeah.
Well, when you get to the State Carolina game, can I just-
Steven, hit
can I-
Wofford on his state.
can I sit out? Because I watched that game, and that was probably one of the worst collapses I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, we'll get to that. in
So
just a
I'm
second.
done.
So on the positive note, we did beat the Wofford Terriers.
Yeah.
34-14.
Not the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they should have been. Howell didn't play, and maybe that's something we should look into. I'm just kidding. But Downs, our guy, Josh Downs,
Yeah.
8 receptions, 89 yards, and we had 305 rushing yards as a team.
Yep.
Where the hell that came from? No idea.
Well, Wofford.
Yeah, that's why. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair. And then Justin, take it away from your local Tar Heel. Oh God.
Yeah. So we hang on. I gotta find it.
Jesus fuck.
Oh fuck. No. Wait. You take it, because remember we were talking about you always talk about NC State, and then
because Riley's your guy.
and then I said I'll delete it, so I
Leary.
deleted it.
I mean, literally. But that's your guy, right?
He is my guy.
I'll talk about App.
All right, well, State, we did take a big old L, 34-30. I think if I have this written down correctly, was a choke job, and they scored 2 touchdowns in 26 seconds.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
2 touchdowns in 26
I was watching
seconds.
it. Did y'all watched it, didn't you?
I kept up with it, yeah.
I was watching it.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
So we did again lose 34-30. Hal 14-26, 147 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. He did have 98 rushing yards with 2 touchdowns.
Running for his life again.
Sacked 5 times.
Yep. He was running for his life again.
Downs 8 receptions, 75 yards. Brooks, British Brooks, had 15 carries for 124 yards, and our defense had 6 sacks.
Wow.
But even though I'm a Tar Heel guy, I've been talking about Devin Leary all year. I think he's underrated as hell. He was 19 of 30, 247 yards, 4 touchdowns. So shame on Carolina for losing that game.
Yeah.
But you
Total
have to give
collapse.
props to State for coming back. To score 2 touchdowns in 26 seconds.
I mean,
Damn, if you go take a piss, come back, they score 2 touchdowns.
it was a total collapse, man.
You know, it's just great. You go to walk to the walk to the fridge to get a beer. They score 2 touchdowns.
Yep. It was crazy, man.
Depending how far away your beer is
Right.
or your fridge.
Or how long it takes you to crack it.
Yeah.
But even though we're Carolina Sports Radio,
Yeah.
can I say something?
Sure.
NC State, FYT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
I'm not too big on the. I'm not like, hey, fuck State,
Yeah.
as much as I am Duke,
Oh no, it's not even close.
but
But I still say FYT.
still fuck your team.
But I mean, hey, they finished the year 9-3. I mean, they had a great year.
They were one game out
Yep.
of the ACC championship.
They
game.
needed Wake to lose.
Right.
And then Wake, you know, they finished 10-2.
Yep.
They lost 48-27 to Clemson, which Clemson finished 9-3, which is nuts.
Considering how they started.
Yeah, and then they did win 41-10 against Boston College. Just to kind of throw out there, Sam Hartman, he's another quarterback in our conference that's
He's
been
good,
playing
man.
good. Against Clemson, he went 27-43, 312, 1 touchdown, a pick. And then Boston College, he went 20-32, 236, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Boston College.
And then I have to talk about Skyba because I've talked about him so much. The kicker, he went 2 of 2 for field goals, 1 for 1 extra point against Clemson. The longest was 31.
I also say, what was it, 2-yard kick?
Yeah, right. And then again against Boston College, he went 2 of 2 for field goals, 5 for 5 extra points. Longest was 45.
Okay.
But I'm not worried about kickers anymore because I think we got one.
Yeah, we got a kicker. I think so.
And their next game is in the ACC championship against the Pittsburgh
Here
Panthers.
in Charlotte.
Yep.
That'll be this Saturday night.
Yep.
So
Wake,
and I may be going to that game, guys.
you should. Oh yeah.
Yep. So
Wake Forest did finish the year at number 18, and Pittsburgh's number 17.
I am pulling for Wake.
Oh hell yeah!
We are Carolina Sports Radio.
Fuck you, Pittsburgh.
Yeah. And you know who their mascot is, right?
Bulldog.
I would fucking wish.
They're the Bull Panthers.
The
Yeah.
Bull Panthers. Hey, they can actually win games.
Oh boy.
All right, now here's the App State fucking update.
Hold on. Hold
Your
on.
local number
Hold on.
one App State fuck.
Let me put a dip in. Go
Yeah.
ahead, man.
Go hard.
All right. Boys in the mountains, y'all listen up. Your App State boys done won 45-7 against Troy. All right?
Fuck them.
Fuck them. That's what they said.
Yep.
They got their damn moonshine out.
Right.
All right. Chase Bryce, 17-24, 212 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Damn.
I don't like that.
Hell no.
All right. Next week, they done played Georgia Southern.
Jared Sutton.
All right? 27-3, App State done whooped their ass.
Hell yeah.
Chase Bryce came out 12 of 24. That's 50%.
Hell. You
God,
can do math.
I can do math.
What did the cat
All right.
caller do for?
That's 235 yards on 12 completions. All right, 2 touchdowns.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty good. I mean, you know,
That ain't too bad.
yeah, it ain't too bad.
Yeah.
All right,
What app finish? Record wise, do you know?
Nope.
Jesus fucking Christ.
No, I'm just curious. I'm just curious
He,
because
he doesn't know. Let me look it up.
I was just
bro.
curious.
Let me look it
listen,
up.
I
I,
haven't
I
looked.
told you I was behind on my shit when I walked in.
Well, I mean, I didn't even ask him about Iowa, and he got shook up. Did
Oh
you
no,
see that?
I got Iowa stuff.
He's got Iowa. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
Hawkeye up, man.
Where the hell is the sun? Here we go.
Hawkeyes.
Let's go with the standings.
I was just curious.
They finished 10-2,
Okay.
and it looks like they will be playing. Son of a bitch, it went away. What's that?
So they're in the Sun
You're
Belt
the App State-
Championship.
you're-
Is that correct?
Yeah, they're in Sun Belt Championship.
And tell me who they're playing.
I think it's UL Monroe,
I hope so. I hope whoever it is, that's who I'm pulling for.
Louisiana, Raging Cajuns.
Okay, hey, and they just lost their coach.
Yeah,
He's going to Florida.
Florida.
Yes, sir.
They finished 11-1. Shit.
Raging
They're ranked. They're ranked 24th.
And they beat App.
Yeah, they did.
They
already
beat that bad.
Mhm. Oh yeah, they beat the shit
Yeah, I
out of them.
watched that
They beat
game.
the brakes off them.
So that, like I said, their coach went to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what it is, which we'll talk about in a minute.
Yep.
Coaching carousel.
Of course.
So y'all done with the App State update?
Yeah. I just was curious, where they're at and what bowl they might end
That
up.
was
being and all that.
my little rant.
All right. So what else? Just the coaching? Is that where we're going with that?
Well, we can. What? Go ahead. What you got?
We got Iowa.
Oh yeah. Oh wait a minute. Hold on. Forgot about Iowa.
Yeah.
update.
Your local Iowa guy.
Your
over
local
here.
Iowa.
All right. Iowa played Illinois. They beat them 33-23. And then the next week, they beat Nebraska 28-21. And my boy Petrus, he didn't start that game, but he did come in after halftime. Went 7-13, 102 yards, and they won the game. So,
Are they slotted to play in the Big Ten championship against Michigan?
yeah, I think they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. They finished 10-2, so
Okay.
yeah.
That's gonna be a fucking game right there, boys. Iowa and Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
Michigan.
Especially if wasn't it Petrus?
Petrus, yeah.
Yeah, if he plays, that's gonna be a game. Because
Yeah.
Iowa's on a roll until he got hurt. And as much shit we give you, but I mean seriously, until he got hurt, they were on a roll.
Yeah.
Bowl games are going to be announced on the 5th.
Right.
So kind of the where I saw the projections, we do have App State playing LSU in the Birmingham Bowl.
Who actually got a new coach as well?
Yep. We
can tie it in.
We'll talk about all that. We'll talk about all that in a second.
Yep.
South Carolina, we haven't forgot about you. They are projected to play Virginia in the First Responder Bowl.
Okay. Cool.
NC State, they're projected to play UCLA in the Credit Union Holiday Bowl.
Cool.
And I have to talk about this because Clemson's in it too.
Yeah.
Duke's Mayo Bowl, Clemson versus
Here in
Wisconsin.
Charlotte.
There
Yep,
it is.
yep. Duke's.
That's sponsored by Steven.
So, yeah, it definitely is. And then our Tar Heels are bowl eligible.
Yep.
They are projected to be in the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl.
You know what? And I love some Frosted Flakes, man.
Why?
I love them, man.
Why are
They're
they?
freaking great.
There you go. They're projected to play Arizona State.
Sun Devils, FYT.
Duke is in a bowl game. Oh, there. That's Total Bowl. There.
Yeah.
Sorry. So that's the bowl projections.
Sanitation Bowl.
Yeah.
Yep. And then just to kind of give up the national rankings before we go into the coaching carousel, like we've
Yep,
been mentioning. Georgia is number 1. Number 2, Michigan with that big win. Go Blue.
Yeah.
Can I talk about that?
Sure.
Because I hate Ohio State.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
FYT, Ohio State. Suck it. Way to go, Michigan. Atta boy. Good job, Michigan. Go Blue. Big
Yep.
Blue.
Number 3 is Sweet Home Alabama. No. Number 4, Cincinnati. So they snuck into the playoffs right now.
Hey, go Cincy.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Bearcats. Number 5, Oklahoma State. So we still have the conference championships coming up, so stuff can be shuffled around.
Yep.
But we're gonna go into the coaching carousel. Dougie, you want to take that away?
Yeah, and like I said, and you said you were going to ask me about Healy, right?
Yeah. Do you think he's gonna leave with all these
No.
coaching? You don't think so?
No. I at one point Healy was a candidate to move on. I don't know. I kind of feel like they've taken maybe a step back.
So yeah.
So I don't really see him going anywhere right now. Maybe down the line, but it's like I need to take care of my own house first.
Yeah. Right.
And I think he's mentioned that he's got things that he still wants to do at Charlotte.
So he feels like he has unfinished business.
Exactly. And I
Which
think
I
and I
understand.
think that's how and that's honorable on his part.
Yeah.
So no, I don't think he'll go anywhere.
Yeah.
Not right now.
Not as right now.
But yeah, as we mentioned, there was a lot of coaching moves in the past week, really.
Past
Yeah,
day, really.
And there was a lot of surprises. The Lincoln Riley one was.
That was nuts.
I mean,
Yeah,
we were all like, "What?"
Yeah,
that was when we
big.
went to watch party
yeah,
Sunday.
because I was like, they're saying Lincoln
Yeah.
Riley's linked to USC. I'm
Yeah.
like, there's no
Yeah.
way he's leaving Oklahoma.
Well, they were talking about LSU, and he denied LSU.
Yeah.
Which I guess that was the day before.
Yeah.
So I guess he wasn't lying.
Yeah. He wasn't going to LSU.
So he ended up going to SC, which we talked about that.
It didn't make sense to me at first.
I
but
understand the move.
Yeah. After we talked about it for a minute, I'm like, Pac-12's a little weaker.
Well, a lot of people are going to think, well, he's scared to go to the SEC. Well, SEC's the daddy.
Yeah.
I mean, it is.
Yeah.
But you think about it. If I'm him and I want a chance to get to the playoffs, the easiest path,
Yeah.
go to the West Coast.
Pathless resistance.
I mean, who is the power out there? Really, Oregon.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
that's really who you got to beat.
yeah. Washington's good sometimes.
Yep.
You know.
I mean, UCLA's good every now and
Yeah,
then.
exactly.
But yeah, I see the move. I think it was a good move, and he
Hey.
got paid.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're gonna get paid in
Yeah.
Southern California.
So I don't think it's it was a bad move on his part.
And they had the pedigree. If you turn around and you bring USC back to what they used to be, dude, you're set.
Yeah,
I
USC
agree.
used to be really good.
Oh yeah.
Well, the Pete Carroll days. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And and then basically that's when the dominoes started falling.
Yeah.
You had Brian Kelly going to LSU. I left Notre Dame,
That blows my mind.
which a lot of people would be like, God, you never leave Notre Dame. But I'm gonna tell you, man, LSU, Death Valley, man, that's a hell of an atmosphere down there.
And like you said, it's the daddy SEC.
SEC, man. If you want to cut your wings,
Mhm.
and you want to, because Brian Kelly's done about everything but win a
Won
national
champ- that's
championship,
exactly
right? I
right,
mean, that's
yeah,
what he's
yeah.
done. So if he can go down there and win a national championship, that's a pretty good resume.
I mean, and they're sniffing at the getting to the playoffs.
Yeah.
They're sitting there at
Yeah.
6, I think 6 or 7.
So-
So if some of these people lose, they could potentially sneak into the
Yeah.
playoffs.
Yep.
And he could potentially win one with Notre Dame. They're not a bad team.
Yep. So like we said, Louisiana's coach went to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
What
Billy,
else?
Billy Napier.
Yep, he went to Florida. We've got what else?
Now, well, they said that was Spencer Rattler? Is that what I said
Yeah,
earlier?
he's in the portal.
They're saying he's going to USC.
That's what I was talking about. Following their
Yeah,
coach.
yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me
Yeah.
if a lot of them go that way.
Which, I mean, he got benched for Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
So,
And who look good.
yeah, he looks really good.
But yeah, the coaching carousel. I'm sure it's gonna be more. But yeah,
No, Rattler's not going. It was the committed guy, Micaiah Nelson or something.
also he
like-
decommitted.
Yeah, he decommitted from Oklahoma to go to
Followed
USC
the
in
route.
2023. Yep.
But yeah, there's going to be some some more coaching changes. We all know that. But yeah, I mean it's crazy, man, and the way the money's being thrown around. I mean, it is nuts.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see, man. Here locally, a lot of people are speculating some things. I don't know if you guys have heard this. Talking about the Panthers and Rule. Talking about Dabo. I don't want another college coach.
Talking about Dabo coming to Carolina?
Oh yeah,
Oh hell no!
it's out
no.
there. So we'll get to that in a minute, but that is floating. I think that's more speculation and won't on some people's parts. I don't want another college coach.
If I was on a,
Personally, I don't.
I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but Dabo does have the pedigree.
Yeah, maybe
I mean, he's built Clemson into a powerhouse. I get it. It could be another Nick Saban, who was a great college coach, goes in the NFL, sucks.
I mean,
Or it
Pete,
could-
Pete Carroll's probably the only one who's
And that's
dabbled in both.
That's what I'm saying. It could be Pete
Yep.
Carroll,
Yep.
who has built it. And Dabo is a lot younger than Pete Carroll was when he left, SC to come to go to Seattle.
I don't know.
I'm
heard-
with you,
I
though.
heard some speculation. on
I'm with y'all on that. I don't know if I want another college coach. If Rule leaves, please for the love of God leave.
We'll get into that later. But sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, was there any other coaching? I know Temple fired their coach. Hey, come get your boy.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, I already said that once to Baylor.
I don't give a shit. Fight over him.
Come get your boy. But anyway, there's a couple more that I can't remember right now, but that's the big names.
Yeah.
So anything on college football? Anything else? What did we miss? Anything did we
Nope.
miss?
Nope. I didn't look to see what Iowa's bowl projection was.
No,
I didn't even think to look at that to see if you were on
it's
on
Texas
cause
A&M.
in the.
That's what you predicted.
Well,
wasn't
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
Citrus Bowl.
it? Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah.
it is? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what he said.
All right, guys, hold them to it.
All right. So we're there. We're going to that place.
Yeah.
We're going there.
All
Let's
right.
let's get a little happy before we get a little sad.
All right. So we are. That's good.
I like that, dude. I
that.
like that.
yeah.
Put that on a T-shirt. So we're going into the zone, into the crack zone, and this week it was, I guess, my responsibility to go get the beer.
Yeah.
Bitch.
And what we did.
Damn.
Thanks.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks, man. I didn't realize he didn't like me getting the beer.
You're like, don't worry, I won't do it again.
How many has he had?
I don't know, man.
12.
You bitch. But anyway, so we went down the street right here in the beautiful Denver, North Carolina, to a brewery here. Like I said, it's about 4 miles from my house.
Nice, dude.
Lake Norman Brewery. We went down today and talked with those folks and kind of told them what we were doing here and told them we were going to feature them on the Crack Zone tonight. And they were really receptive, guys.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking about they're going to listen, all that good stuff. So we told them what we do. We told them I said, hey, give me, what beer you would recommend. And this is what we got, guys. So, Steven, help me with the fine print here. We got
Drink Loco.
Yep, this is Drink Loco Mexican style lager.
Ole.
So technically, this is our very first cerveza.
It is.
Yeah.
On the
Technically,
podcast.
technically it is.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, y'all should have wore some sombreros we had.
Oh.
Hey Google, what does cerveza mean?
We should have put those. Teresa, we put those away.
Oh,
That's what the hell's a cerveza?
And believe me, we are loco. So this is a 5.7% alcohol by volume. So are we ready for the official crack?
Let's get it.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1. Ah, dude, I should have went uno, dos, tres, but whatever.
Yeah.
right.
As soon as I started
All right,
saying it,
smell.
Smell test or taste.
sniff, taste.
Sniff taste.
Not bad.
Yeah, smells good.
Yeah, here we go. Not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Let me get another one.
No, here he goes.
Let tech guy, you want to try it?
Come on, tech guy.
Oh, look at
That guy's got gas.
Yeah.
It's always the second sip for
Yeah.
me. Like,
Well, it's because you're going from Bud Light to
Yeah.
a different beer.
Yeah.
You gotta reset the palate.
Yeah.
Ole.
Not bad.
it's a cerveza.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
This is definitely, I would say, drinkable.
Yeah.
I could see drinking this on a hot day.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh yeah.
Give me a rate.
So
No, wait. He's already had it, so one of us has got to give a rating.
Okay.
y'all go first.
You want to do rock, paper, scissors, see?
Yeah. Let me
All
get
right.
it.
Oh, here we go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I don't know why I didn't go down the line,
Sucking
but
ass.
so wait, do you get to go or do I get to go?
You go first.
Okay. I will.
Bitch.
I'll give it a solid. I'll give it a solid 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah,
I like it. All right.
it's something I could probably drink like 4 or 5 of these.
All right. Tech guy. He threw up an 8.
Damn. And he doesn't even drink.
And he said, give me one of them motherfuckers. No.
Do we need to ask Silent Manager?
Yeah.
Honest.
7.
Okay.
7.
6.5? 6.5.
6.5.
So we have Sound Manager 6.5, Justin 7.5, Tech Guy 8.
Yep.
Yeah. I think I'll give this a solid. I'll say 6.5. I'm with Sound
6.5?
Manager. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna go a good solid 7.
Okay. So it's good.
Yeah.
We'll drink it again.
yeah.
This is a
Yeah.
beer. This is one of our beers that we could drink it again.
Yeah, absolutely. And we appreciate the fine hospitality
Very much.
from
so.
the guys down at Lake Norman Brewery.
Yes.
And we'll say this is maybe an unofficial sponsor.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
We had some good conversation with those guys down there, and I think we've even talked about this since it's, we can throw a rock down the road and hit it. We'll just go down there and hang out one
Well,
night.
dude, if you have an arm like that, you might have to play for the Panthers.
Well, Cam can do it. He just can't hit him, or unless it's the other guy. But we'll go down there one night and hang out down
And
there.
you said the guy you talked to, his name was Ryan, right?
Yeah, and that's the guy at the bar. His name was Ryan.
Yep.
So we
Well-
appreciate you. He followed us on Instagram today.
Yep.
I think I followed him back. on
Okay,
there.
sweet. Yeah.
So yeah, we appreciate it, man. We left some goodies down there. Hopefully they'll pass them out. And hey, man, like I said, we'll look at some other beers from you guys on down the line. But hey, welcome to the Crack Zone. I guess they would be in the Hall of Fame. They'll
Yeah.
be in the
Yeah.
they'll be in the list.
Yeah, in the crack zone.
Yeah, in the zone. Welcome aboard. So
Yeah, thank you, Lake Norman Brewery. That's awesome.
And Ryan.
And Ryan, yeah. Thank you guys. It's really good beer.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Yep.
And
disclaimer.
Like I mean,
well, I can't
kinda-
can't say that because it's kind of
Not
unofficial.
official.
Yeah.
Not official.
So we're not officially sponsored by any of these beers, but please
Yeah.
go out and please try these beers. What we try to do with the Crack Zone is we're a local podcast, so we want these local breweries to kind of get out there,
Yep.
and don't. Again, like we say every podcast, don't take our rating as the guidebook
Oh, no,
for
man.
beers.
right.
I think Justin always says everybody's got a different palate.
Exactly.
And it is what it is. So,
Yep.
but go out and support the brewery.
Definitely. Well, the Crack Zone hit me, so I'm gonna go take a piss real quick. Y'all can go into.
Oh,
the
we're
next
good,
segment.
man. We can come up with something. I know we can come
yeah.
up with something.
Yeah.
But yeah. So hey, there we go. Crack Zone, guys. Remember, crack away. Don't do it while you're driving.
How was your day, dog?
It was great. How about yours?
It was pretty good.
It was busy.
Yeah.
It was Did he fall?
I think Steven fell down the stairs.
It was busy, but it was good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So, how about you?
It was pretty good.
Did you work today?
Yeah, I did.
You did.
I did.
Did you have fun at work?
I busted my ass. No, I did not have fun. I did not. You know, got there and I was like,
Were you on time?
I would rather. No, I wasn't.
At least he's honest.
I'm never on time.
Okay. Did you have to punch in?
The hell? Yeah, I had to punch in.
But you were late.
Yeah, I was like, dude, they know I'm gonna be like 10 minutes late.
So you were on time.
Yeah, they already know. Like, they don't even try to call me.
Yeah, well,
They're
that's,
just
that's what I tell people. Like, when I go to church and I get there at 10 after 11,
yeah,
everybody always jokes with me. And I say, well, yeah, but I'm on time. That's when I get here.
yeah, they just know.
So,
Like, this is the time you get here. Oh well.
yeah. But other than that, getting ready for you guys to come over. It was a good day. It was a busy day, though.
That's good.
Yeah.
Tech guy, how was yours?
Did you have a good day today, tech guy?
He said yes.
I'm not convinced.
Yeah, me neither.
Like, I think, he maybe. Did you get yelled at work today?
No,
He didn't.
that's good.
He probably should have. Did you
Silent
did you
manager?
take a break today? You did take a
Yeah.
break? Okay.
No, that's
Silent manager, did you have a good day at work today?
it was long.
Okay, she had a long day.
That's good.
Okay.
I
But
mean,
was,
that's not
was
good,
it
but-
good? Or was it a good long day? Okay, now, guess. Hey, we're back.
I'm back. Sorry.
Are we good?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I feel way
How
better.
was your day? We were talking about our days today. How was your day today?
If I had to rate it out of 10, I'll give it a 7.
Wasn't bad.
Nah.
Did you work today?
Yeah, I worked.
A normal
Were
day.
you on time?
Well, my usual 10 minutes late.
Okay, so there we go. You're on time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I take a page out of his book.
Yeah.
I'm about.
Don't do that.
Well, I am.
I don't do that shit.
Well, I do.
That's the wrong book to take a page out of.
They already know it.
So what I'm gathering here is 10 minutes late to work is being on time.
Sometimes 20.
Oh, well, that's late. Now that's
Yeah,
late.
I'm always,
that's late.
I'm always in that 10-minute window. Always. If I'm not on time, I'm within 10
Okay, but
minutes.
he said 20.
Oh, well, I'm not.
I said sometimes 20.
That's late.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
All
but
right.
like a 10-minute window, come on.
I'm
Okay.
gonna hit traffic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what gets me, and this is way off topic, is you guys know I shit a lot.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying. All right, listen. Y'all have morning shits, right? Sometimes you get a second wave right before you're about to leave, and it hits
Wow.
me. I mean, come on. Am I the only one?
No,
Like,
of course not.
it's second wave, and it's like the worst thing is as soon as I get on 77, I don't know if that's like a fucking like a laxative for me. It hits me every time. What do you?
tell me?
Hold on, what was that?
What the hell's going on? I was
Tech
gonna-
guy is like trying to tell me some shit. I don't know. Go ahead.
Oh, it's just my morning shit. That's it.
Oh,
I'm done.
So,
I probably shouldn't even
we're-
talked about that.
Yeah, we're good on that.
Okay.
It all came out great.
nice.
Sometimes twice.
All right, so where we
Speaking
going?
of shit,
oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
we're going to the Panthers.
So we're going to the Panthers. Oh boy, it's a good
Well,
segue there.
Yeah,
yeah. Well, we had 2 games.
we did. What I mean, were they games or were they like just?
Well,
kinda,
then the first one was.
I mean,
first one was a good game.
I mean,
First
guys,
one was a
I've
good
got
one.
some stats if we really want to get it.
so
Oh, yeah.
our first game was against the Washington.
Football team.
Redskins.
Nice. What the fuck did you
Oh,
just
by
say?
the way, did y'all hear the announcer say that last night after the game?
Did he?
Yeah, he said, "And the Redskins win."
Oh no
and
shit.
and in my head, I thought,
The fuck did you just say?
I swear. Did you, Silent Manager? Did you hear that last night? Oh yeah, I loved it, man. I was like, Redskins.
Anyways, they
He
they
probably
did
got
beat.
fired today.
Yeah, they did beat us 27-21.
Yep.
It was a good game though, and it was a really cool story. We were all at the game, had a great time at the tailgate, met
Yeah.
some awesome people,
man.
which we'll talk about.
Yep, we'll talk
during
about
the shout outs. With Cam coming back, it was just an electric moment. It was a feel good story.
Yep.
Bringing him back with I'm the coming home song. Well, it was just,
Yeah.
it gave you goosebumps.
Yeah.
I mean,
you
it was
know.
a cool video.
It
no
was.
doubt.
He played well too. I mean, 21-27, 189 yards, 2 touchdowns.
We didn't lose that game because of Cam.
No, that was not on Cam on that one.
Nope.
Had 46 rushing yards and a touchdown. But our offense played pretty well in that game.
Our defense let us down.
Yeah, and
Bad.
our play calling was pretty good in that game.
Yeah.
Which that's what I don't understand is like we have a good play calling and then we have shit.
Yeah.
Good play calling and shit. The one thing I have to say about the play calling though was there was no deep balls, no, nothing pushing the ball down the field.
Right.
And that
It's all
was
the dip and dunk shit.
And that was one of the things that I said to my wife at the game. I was like, why are we not throwing the ball down the field?
And I mean, you're not going to beat Ron Rivera dipping and dunking.
Nope.
Yeah.
I mean, even though they were down Chase Young, I mean, you still have a solid defense, and you have a defensive head coach coaching that team,
Right.
and he knows these players.
Yep.
I mean, that's the big thing. But I mean, Christian McCaffrey. I mean, we'll talk about him. He had 59 rushing yards, 60 receiving yards, 1 touchdown. And I think in that game become the fastest player to 3,000 rushing yards and 3,000 receiving yards.
Yep.
So we have to give him shout out for that.
And as much as he's been injured,
Yeah,
that's quite a story.
yeah, especially the past 2 years.
Yeah.
2.5 years.
Yeah.
But what you got for Washington?
I mean, you hit it on the offense. That's pretty much the offense played good.
Yeah.
Then the defense just let us down, man. Just kept letting them go down the field. I mean, they had the ball for 35 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, we did get 3 sacks. I mean, Burns, Reddick, and Haynes.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, those guys stepped up. But other than that, I mean, Gibson had 95 yards rushing.
Mm-hmm.
McLaurin
He
tore our ass up.
He tore us up.
103 yards and a touchdown. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, defense has to play better. I mean, the next week, we'll talk about that in a minute, but that was a whole team debacle.
But I mean, that's another thing too. Is the offense didn't play bad, but they didn't convert when they needed to. Is the big thing.
Yeah.
Like you just hit on 30, almost 36 minutes of time of possession.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the offense need to stay on the field to give our defense a break.
Yeah.
The past couple of games, the Panthers have been terrible on third down.
Yeah. Oh God awful.
Terrible.
God awful.
And you guys were talking about defense. Steve, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine. You're
I saw
fine.
this
You're
scrolling
good.
through
Go for
here. We're not going to sit here and hate on some of the former Panthers that are on other teams because I
Right.
mean we still support those guys.
Of course, yeah.
But the Panthers made Taylor Heineke look like an All-Pro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He had a QB rating of 141.3.
Wasn't perfect like 151.3?
Yes, against the Panthers. And not hating on the guy. He's a scrappy little quarterback. Looked good last night.
Yeah.
But come on, guys. And then, like right here, it says, and I love this stat. In their 5 wins this season, the Panthers have held their opponents to 56.4 yards rushing in the 5 wins. In the now 7 losses, which I'm sure it went up, they've allowed 163 per game.
Mm-hmm.
We are getting hammered at the line of scrimmage.
And we're actually against Miami, we only gave up like 75 yards rushing.
Well, it killed us in that game.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, just all around that game, we should have beat Washington.
Washington dominated the line of scrimmage in that game.
I'm kind of. This is still on topic, but not about the game.
Sure.
I'm surprised they didn't do something for Ron.
Well, you would have thought
come-
they would have
yeah.
done something.
A little something. A halftime show, a video.
But they didn't.
Thank him.
Yeah.
The dude's classy. The dude was a hell of a head coach.
He did a hell of a lot for our community and our team.
And he's a hell of a man.
Yeah, he is, man.
And I might be like, what is the, like, fanboying or whatever. I love Ron Rivera.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hate him when he left. I think, honestly, if we had him as a head coach with our GM right now, because him and Hurney obviously don't mix well,
Right.
Federer and Rivera, I think would be a hell of a mix.
Yeah.
Think
honestly.
so too.
I wish we would have held on to Rivera for 2 more years and we'd had him and Federer together, and I think we would have a squad right now.
Yeah.
But-
I think Ron would have this team looking way better than what we are right now.
Oh, yeah. Hands down.
Yeah.
I mean, even the defensive laps that we've had, I think that defense will be consistent across the board.
Yeah.
Offensive side of the ball, of course, that's something he's always kind of not been great with. But I think if you get a strong offensive coordinator, not saying we have one, obviously.
Right.
I don't even know if we have an offensive coordinator. I think the dude's playing Madden, calling Madden plays.
He's asleep.
But I feel like Ron would have taken a step back and been like, okay, we got to change something here other than,
Well, I think he has the fucking nuts to make a change.
yeah,
I don't
other
think,
than rules sitting there. And,
I don't think Rule has the balls to try to do that.
yeah.
Like, make a fucking change. You're the head coach. Like, you have to make adjustments.
Yeah.
Well, he
And
tried to do that, when he stepped in and supposedly said that he was working with Darnold.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, and look what happened.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's Washington game. I mean, there's not a whole lot we can say. I didn't do player of the games for either of these.
Nope.
Because,
I did for this game.
All right, who you got?
I mean, Cam, obviously.
Yeah, Cam played well.
Cam played
I think
really
he played
well.
well. He played well.
And Jeremy Chin. Jeremy Chin played pretty good. I think he had double-digit tackles in that game. So
You know
I
what?
mean,
He's steady every game.
yeah.
I don't worry about him. Reddick, I don't worry about those guys.
But we'll get into Reddick and some people here later on. I'm going to bring up.
Sure.
But I mean, obviously Cam, like you said, Jeremy Chin. I mean, Reddick could be a player of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking Zane Gonzalez has been.
He
lights
has
out.
been steady, man.
I mean, knock on some wood.
Yep.
I mean, the dude's killing it.
Yep, he is.
Killing it. Anything else, Washington, y'all? You have anything about Washington?
Seemed like there was one other thing, but I dang if I can remember it. No, I mean just disappointing loss.
Oh yeah,
and that's no knock on the Washington football team.
yeah.
About said it. About said it. I almost said it, Steven. But they had a big win last night against Seattle, so I mean Rivera's got them playing. So
Yep.
nope. Other than that, let's close the book on that one.
Well, let's open the book to Miami.
Wow.
This might be a worse buck than the other one.
I don't think we talked about this. None of us saw this coming.
Not the way it happened. now.
I mean, not saying that we thought this was a shoe-in win.
Yeah, well, we all thought we would win this game. Though.
But you know what? You get your ass handed to you.
Oh yeah, dude. It wasn't even.
That was ugly.
It wasn't even close, man.
Block punts. You had everything in that
Mm-hmm.
game. Cam looked like I don't know what was up with Cam. Cam looked bad.
Mm-hmm.
He did. But the whole team looked bad.
I mean, he got benched.
Yeah, I mean, the whole team looked bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. The defense just took a big step. I don't know what's going on with the defense right now.
In my notes, I have offense looked bad. Defense looked bad. Special teams, bad.
So can we just say bad?
That's all it is.
Is this Michael Jackson? Bad?
I
Yeah.
mean, all around
bad to the bone.
Yeah.
I mean, 33-10 loss against Miami. Like, I feel like we can play way better than that.
I mean, and they are an underrated team.
They're a decent team.
They are.
Yeah,
They have a
yeah.
good defense. They have a pretty good head coaching.
Are they
Obviously.
33-10 better than?
No,
No,
no.
not in my opinion.
Yeah. No. But
Player-wise, no. Coaching-wise,
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
now you might be on to something there.
Maybe.
completely accurate on that.
Yeah.
But in this game, one of the things, and I've got this screenshot, guys, and I hope y'all saw this, because if you didn't, you're going to fall out of your damn seats. Did you see the offensive line ratings?
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
They were
dude.
trash.
They said it was one of the worst in NFL history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your boy, Scott,
Yeah, he
rated 0.0 in blocking.
Yeah, he didn't play too good.
Damn.
I mean, can't you just get something for showing up?
Is it kind of like the SAT when you get like 100 points for
That's
fucking
what I mean.
signing your name?
He suited up. You figure he'd get something.
Like at least out in the game?
What
Yeah,
happened,
shit.
man?
So he would have rated better if he would have sat on the bench?
I mean, 0.0, dude. How's that happen?
I mean, the whole offensive line, though. I mean, our Pro Bowler only didn't even get
Yeah.
50%.
He gave up a sack.
Yeah,
I mean, damn, we only gave up, what, 5?
Mm-hmm.
no,
3 to fucking Phillips.
against fucking Miami.
So I just don't understand. And let's talk about it, since we're talking about we don't understand what's going on with his team. And then you have Burns, who just has a meltdown on the sideline, which was long overdue.
Yeah, but
would y'all agree? But it happened in what, Steven? You
the
talked
third,
about
the
this.
third quarter.
Why are you not doing this in the second, third? I guess maybe second quarter.
Yeah,
When you see where it's going.
But when you're down like, what, it was almost like 17 at the time?
Yeah,
Like, this should have happened when you went down 7.
it was crazy, man.
Like, you're a captain. Act like it.
I mean, he was pissed, and he had a right to be.
But, like, a little too late.
yeah.
Yep.
A little too late. And it's
There
not
it
like it's not like it helped at all. It's not like it helped us at all with him getting his off the field tantrum.
Right.
Did not help at all. Didn't put a fire in anybody's ass. Didn't burn anybody's ass. Nice, but like it didn't help at all. And to make matters worse, McCaffrey's out for the rest of the year now after that game.
Yeah, and we were going to go there. By the way, update on the Hurricanes and Stars. Stars just scored.
Fuck your team.
So,
Yep.
hey, Ben, FYT, Ben.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah, I mean, and I agree. I mean, now we got CMC out again.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
Yeah.
And again, and I'll do this as a disclaimer.
Mhm.
We are not hating on the guy.
No.
But, I mean, he can't. Steven says this. I think you've said this on several podcasts.
Mm.
What do you say about availability?
Is the best ability.
And if he's not on the field,
What's the point?
what good is he doing? He's only played 10 of the last 33 games.
And you know what we can guarantee is because if they came out and said he's not on the trade block, he will be on the trade block. Because I guess that's how we run our organization now.
Yep,
Is when
yep.
we say something, we'll do something else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently we're the shady fucking team.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I mean, we did it to Cam.
Yeah.
Yep.
We did it to Teddy.
Yep.
We did it to Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, all these guys we're doing. We just
We're burning these bridges.
we're not getting rid of you. And then a week later, oh, you're
See
gone.
you later. Right.
Bye.
Well, and this probably won't be, I guess, popular with some element of our fan base. The fan base has these different little pockets and what people, you get what I call them the rah-rahs,
Right.
who no matter what, the Panthers, you don't criticize them. Because if you
Right.
do, Justin, you are a bad fan.
Yeah, you're-
Shame on you.
you're not a
Don't
real
you
fan.
criticize. Then you got one element who the Panthers can't do anything right,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what.
Yeah. Right.
Then you got kind of us. We're kind of in the middle. If we're going to criticize them when they do well, we're going to praise them when they do good.
Right.
Which is, I think, is what you should do.
Exactly.
If it's valid. If you're just bitching to bitch, that's a different story.
Right.
So we're the realists.
So yeah, you got to have some freaking sizzle behind that steak that you're going to talk about.
Right. You gotta have concrete to stand
Yeah.
on.
Just don't say they suck. Tell me why they suck.
Right.
But the fan base is all over the place. So we've got situations where, I don't know where this team's going right now. This franchise is I would say it's in flux right now. We got 5 games remaining. I don't see us winning many of those games, if any.
Oh no, I'm surprised we won 5. Honestly.
And I'm at the point where, again, not hating on CMC. If we can trade this guy and get back some of our draft picks that we dealt away, get some kind of capital for this guy, get something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at the point where I'm almost thinking it may be good for us and him. Maybe he needs to change the scenery.
Yeah.
Because I'm not hating on the guy. Look, man, he's a hell of an athlete. I was happy to have him on the Panthers. I'm not saying I want to get rid of the guy. I'm talking, this is a business thing I'm talking about.
You should be open for discussion about it.
Exactly. So,
Is honestly really anybody off the table for us?
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't
Honestly.
think so.
If somebody offers us a bunch of picks for Burns,
I think we have to listen.
I mean, we can't trade away Reddick because he has a 1-year deal, and who knows if he's coming back.
Well, and I have the screenshot of the free agents.
Like if you're Reddick or if you're Gilmore, why would you come back to this team?
Well, and that scares me because I really want Gilmore back.
Yeah, I want Reddick back.
Oh, me too.
I'm just saying, like both those guys, why would you come back to this franchise at the moment?
Yeah.
There's no reason to.
But here's your 2022 free agents. You got Cam, Paradis, Gilmore, Daquan Jones, Burris, Reddick, Carter, P.J. Walker, Dante Jackson, which we know probably. We just talked about. Well, he's on the IR now.
Yeah, I think he might. Yeah.
You might have just saw him in his last Panther
Yeah.
game. And then Luvu and Miller. That's our free agents. So out of that list, guys, who you bringing back?
I mean, Reddick, Gilmore,
Who's your number one?
Reddick.
Reddick.
Reddick?
Yeah.
I'll agree with that. I would agree with that.
Gilmore's your number 2.
Probably Gilmore.
Some of those guys are 1-year deals, like Luvu.
Yeah.
That's a 1-year deal.
Yeah. And you may can get them back.
I think you get Lubu back.
Paradis gets the boot.
Yeah,
I agree.
because I think Tecklenburg, I
yeah.
think he could take that spot.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about Cam?
Honestly, I wouldn't mind bringing Cam back for a small 1-year deal.
But I mean, right there is pretty much our whole quarterback room: PJ and Cam.
I mean, fuck
Both gone.
PJ. PJ ain't showing shit.
I mean, he's played
At least Cam's got leadership. I'll take leadership.
I mean,
in the
PJ
locker
hasn't
room.
had the chance to do it though.
PJ can't play.
When
I mean-
neither can Cam.
I mean, Cam played good in the game before.
I mean, PJ played good in an Arizona game against a way better defense and a way better team.
Yeah. You know,
I mean, he got us down to the red zone.
well, it's funny. We're a 3-man show here, right? On the air.
Right.
You guys are. This is a good example why I like this.
Right.
Y'all seem like you're on
Different
opposite sides of this, and it's funny. I'm right in the middle. Justin, I see exactly what you're talking about. I've never been high on P.J. Walker at all. I just not. But he's shown flashes,
Yeah.
Steven. Like you said, Arizona game, he looked pretty good.
Mm.
So I don't know if it's necessarily get rid of him, but I wouldn't go out of my way to bring him back.
I mean, I'm not signing him to a multi-year deal.
No.
like-
If he's there and
Oh,
he's
wait,
still sitting
if-
there.
You talking about PJ?
No, I'm
yeah.
talking about Cam.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm talking about PJ.
Oh, okay.
If he's there and nobody's showing interest and you want to bring him back, Bring him back.
Oh yeah, I mean as a backup, I
But
don't
would
mind PJ.
But would I try?
Oh, I wouldn't bring him
to-
back as a starter.
No, not
Yeah,
at all.
but-
But I mean, if you want to bring him back in the QB room,
Yeah.
Bring him back.
Because literally we have Sam Darnold.
Right.
That's about it. If Cam and PJ leave, we have Sam Darnold that knows this system. Or if we even keep the same
Right.
system.
we're going back to Cam, and I agree. I wouldn't go crazy paying Cam, which I think we overpaid Cam to bring him back anyway.
Yeah. Even before the game started.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought
yeah, we overpaid him.
Which is a lot of it's roster bonuses
Sure
and all
was.
this
I
other
still
stuff.
think we overpaid him, but I think Tepper said we need to do something to energize the fan base. Go get him.
Right.
And it worked for how long?
A game and a half.
A week and a half,
Yeah.
maybe. But at the right price, I agree with you, Justin. Bring him back.
And I don't dispute the leadership that Cam has.
Sure,
Like
I agree.
he can rally the troops.
Yeah, I agree.
But I don't
But
know,
I think
man.
Cam's best days are behind him.
Wait, yeah.
Would we agree with
yeah,
that?
yeah. I'm not saying that Cam is our 2022 starter.
But he'd be in the mix.
He would be a good locker room guy to have
yep.
backing up.
But
Someone.
that's the thing though, is we had never seen him in as the backup role.
And he's never been in that role. I
Yeah.
mean, but at some point in his career, because he's not fucking Tom Brady, he's not Peyton Manning.
Yeah, but like, do you exactly? We don't. That's a mystery though. With
Yeah.
his big personality and his big ego and stuff, can he do it?
Yeah,
Is the thing. He may not be able to do it. Hell, we could draft the greatest quarterback ever. This next draft, we don't know because it's the draft, right?
Yeah, we don't know.
And he could hinder that because of his ego.
Yep.
And we don't know that. I'm not saying he will, but he could because he's such a big personality.
Sure.
right.
And he's such a fan favorite.
Sure.
And that's the hard thing, is bringing a young quarterback into Cam being the backup.
It's
Right.
definitely
Yeah.
a cloud lingering.
Yeah.
I mean, it is.
I mean, that's why I think that's why we didn't bring him in until Sam Darnold went in the IR or got hurt.
I
We
mean,
put him on
that's probably true.
because I feel like, you have Sam Darnold starting and you have Cam in the backup. And as soon as Sam Darnold throws a pick, because he's going to, it's just Cam the whole time. It's like,
Well, that's what happened in New England.
yeah.
That's why Belichick cut Cam.
Mm-hmm.
Because he didn't want him hanging over
Or
Mac
Mac
Jones.
Jones,
He didn't.
exactly.
And I think it was the right move.
Exactly.
And Mac Jones is playing his ass off.
No, he's
You got to give the guy credit.
Yeah.
But he's playing in that system.
Mm-hmm.
And it's working.
Yep.
So, but I don't know, man. I agree with you guys. I don't know that we bring him back, but at the right price, Justin, yeah, I say that.
Something got to happen because
Yeah.
I'm not confident in Sam, PJ,
Nope.
Cam,
Nope.
any fucking quarterback we have on our roster.
Anything that's in our radar right now,
Yeah.
there's no confidence.
Yeah,
But
I want them all gone.
But we've got
Wilger.
we've got to retool that offensive
We
line
do.
though, and if you think about it, guys, it really doesn't matter who's back there.
Mm-mm.
If our offensive line is a turnstile, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter if you're fucking Tom Brady.
I mean, it's terrible, man.
Yeah.
So I mean, those guys, I'm glad they're getting paid. I'm happy for them. But boy, you talking about stealing paychecks?
And you know what though? We're talking about, as bad as the quarterback position is right now for us, our coaching staff is horrendous.
Yeah,
I don't
We-
think they have a clue, man.
We are the third most penalized team.
Yeah,
in the
I
league
got that
now,
right here. I'm glad you
with,
brought that
with
up.
88 penalties. You know how many penalties we had in 2020? We had 95.
Oh wow!
So we still have we're 5-7. So we still have 5 games to go.
how'd we ever
So we have
win 5?
5 more games to go, and we're at 88 penalties.
How'd we ever win 5?
And then we're at 95 right now, and that was 13th in the league last year. So we're in the middle of the pack.
Now I do like that. I did see some former Panthers making some comments.
Trey Boston.
Trey Boston, I loved it, man. He tweeted out, "We're number one in penalties with no discipline. Coaches always told me it falls back on them. They either coach it or allow it."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
I think that's a valid statement.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it is coaching.
It is coaching.
A lot of these last 2 games. I mean, probably even further than that, but definitely these last 2 games have been a lot of coaching.
And of course, I'm going back to being fanboy, but with Ron Rivera, we were so much more disciplined.
Yeah,
I would
So
agree.
much more
I will
discipline.
agree with that.
And if you look at watching this year, if I looked at it correctly, they're one of the bottom in the league for penalties
Yeah.
because he does not allow it.
yeah.
And I don't want to sit on here and be a hypocrite because there were things that Ron Rivera did that got on my nerves.
Oh yeah.
When he would stand on the sideline sometimes with his arms crossed, looking like he didn't give a shit. I mean, those kinds of things drove me crazy. And the one that stands out the most for me is the Denver game when they were just 10 off on Cam.
Mm-hmm.
If that had been my quarterback and they were headhunting him like
Eject
that,
me.
I would have got ejected.
Yep.
And Ron Rivera just stood there like, oh, well, here, I'm going to take it. Let me bend over.
Right.
And that pissed me off.
No, I agree with you on that.
And that's the things that he did that irritated me. But then again, he did things that I really respected. I respect Ron Rivera.
Right.
But what I saw last night, man, that like we talked about, LFG, let's go. If he showed more emotion like that, I'd love to kept him here.
Yeah.
But I do know this: the players love playing for him.
Exactly.
I will say that. I know that.
And so my biggest thing is a lot of players have respect for Ron.
Yep.
Do our players have respect for Rule?
I don't know, man.
That I feel like that's a big thing too.
I think there's a locker room issue.
And as a fan, just watch them, and I'll say talk for me personally or speak for me personally. I don't respect him because I don't see him leading the team.
Nope.
Right.
I don't see he's supposed to be the leader of the locker room.
I agree.
I don't see where he's leading us.
I mean, I hate to jump on the bandwagon, I guess, but I agree with you, Steven. There's something there. I'm telling y'all, there's something going on in that organization right now that's not right.
And I've said this for a few weeks, even before we hit this huge. He seems like a snake in the grass.
Well, you've said that before.
Oh yeah, and it is what it is. I mean, I just feel like he's a snake in the grass. He says one thing and does another.
Yep.
Well,
And I've always been taught. Sorry,
No,
let me
you're
finish.
good, you're good, go
I've
ahead.
always been taught. If you're a man by your word, that's how you kind of judge a man. Is how what you say is what you do.
Right.
And for me, I don't see what he's doing is what he's saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I feel like every time he's in a media, press conference or whatever, he's blaming it on everybody else.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it never falls on him. It never falls on the head coach.
Like no accountability.
coaching.
No accountability
Yeah.
at all.
It's Sam Darnold didn't do this, or Nick Chubb didn't do this, or whatever. Like when Ron Rivera was our head coach, not to go back to him, but when he was our head coach,
Yeah.
and you watch a press conference, it's, I've got to do better. I've got to get these guys where they need to be. Like, take accountability.
Yeah,
Like,
he didn't run from anything.
No.
Mm-mm.
Ron was a good head coach. Matt Rule needs to step up. If he's going to be our fucking coach, step up, take accountability, and get these guys where they need to fucking be.
I feel like Rule hides behind shit.
Yeah.
And Rivera had the grapes to stand there and take the criticism.
Yeah.
I don't feel like Rule can take that criticism.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
I feel like we got the talent.
Mm-hmm.
We got the talent.
well, there's too much talent on this team for this team to not just be losing like you're losing.
Yeah.
You're getting your ass beat.
But and to kind of piggyback what you're saying is we're not improving.
Hey,
We're
we digress
digressing.
big time.
We're digressing each
Big
week,
time.
and that is coaching.
Yeah, it's crazy.
If we're losing, we're in the rebuild stage technically.
Yep.
If we're losing, okay, it happens. But improve each week,
Right.
or at least stay where you're at.
I don't see any improvement.
That digressing shit is old and fucking tired of seeing it.
Real quick update. My 49ers went down to Davidson.
Oh, is it final?
Yeah, it's a final.
Oh, shit.
It is what it is. Davidson actually was favored in that game, but they went down 73-58 at Halton. So, oh well. So my poster's 3-3 now.
Ouch.
Is the golf one getting up there? Or?
No, we're not gonna rip it down till the season's over. So it's there. What's that? Yeah,
Soccer.
Yeah, soccer went out.
Yeah.
They went to the NCAA and lost. So we're done there. But anyway, that was a quick update. I just got a text from my brother said Niners got whipped. So thanks. They just rub it in my nose. But can I talk about draft picks? Can we talk about draft picks? Y'all want to
Yeah,
go there?
yeah,
Real-
that's fine.
Because
Oh,
we got.
go-
No, go ahead,
go
Justin.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Just real quick, Brian Burns had a sack,
Oh, okay, yeah.
but hang on. Phil Hoskins had his very
And he's
first
been
career
inactive
sack.
how many weeks?
The whole fucking season.
Yep.
But Phil Hoskins, he got his first career sack. Kudos to him.
Hey,
Let me get
good
a
shit.
Yeah, that was nice.
Did you watch Elbow?
No,
No, because we're good like that.
yeah, we have to. We actually
that's
closed.
right.
We closed our eyes when that
I
happened.
forgot y'all sleep together.
Yeah, hey, good shout
anyway.
out though. Good shout out.
It
on
was.
that.
Good shout out. Yep.
But go Phil Hoskins.
I will shout out Gilmore.
Yeah, I will shout out.
Why?
The more he plays, but my question, and Stephen, I'll throw this to you. Why is he not on the number one receiver? Because Waddle killed us.
Oh my God, I know.
He killed us, but why is Gilmore not on the number ones?
Exactly, and Terry McLaurin.
Yes.
Well, the week before, why is Dante covering that?
Why?
Like Gilmore is a defensive
and
player.
Justin, is that coaching?
So I honestly, I feel like, since we've had Gilmore, we've played a lot of good tight ends,
and he's putting him on the tight ends.
and Gilmore plays good against tight ends. It's kind of like Tre'Davious White.
Yeah,
Tre'Davious White
yeah.
plays really good against tight ends.
Right.
He shut down Gronk.
Right.
Well, we don't even use a tight end.
No, we don't. That's not a position.
No,
on
we
our
don't
team.
even have that. Again, like you said about Brady.
Oh yeah, his girlfriend must have left him for the high school tight end.
It
or
must
something.
have been because we don't even use it.
Yeah, but like I understand why they put Dante on them because he's the speed guy. I mean, they're both fast receivers,
Right.
but obviously that didn't work out.
Well, we don't have to worry about it moving forward.
Yeah, yeah,
So it is what it
you
is.
ain't wrong.
I have to figure something out.
So Carolina Panthers 2022 draft picks. Here's what we have, guys.
Yay.
We have a first round.
Mm.
We have a fourth round, which we got from, I guess, Houston. We have a fifth rounder, which we got from Jacksonville. We have another fifth, and we have a sixth from Las Vegas.
For who?
And
Who do we get that? Why do we get
that
that?
says, I think that was in the
That's your boy
the trade.
for Perriman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who we
It
should have
says-
fucking kept.
Yeah, we should have kept. Who's leading the league in tackles,
Yep.
by the way.
Dumbasses.
And Miami, we have one in the seventh via Miami.
Yeah. So even if we're going to full rebuild mode, we
Yep.
don't have the draft capital.
Yep.
And if we want to go for the I mean, I know we talked about Watson and we, mixed feelings about him, whatever.
Right.
But strictly football, the dude's talented as fuck.
Yeah.
He is.
He's a top 5 quarterback. I mean, 2 years ago, he was probably the top quarterback, honestly.
Yeah.
We don't even have the draft capital
No,
to even
we-
try to get him.
Yeah, we don't have that.
I mean, Eagles have 2 first-round picks.
You-
I mean, top 10 picks, too.
You can even throw in Christian. They're like, no.
Yeah. Miami's got 2. I think Miami's got 2 top 10 picks.
No.
We don't
Right
have the
now-
draft. We don't have the draft capital for it.
Right now, this is the draft order for next year. Right now. You got the Lions, number 1, Texans, Jaguars, Jets,
Wow, shit.
4th and 5th pick.
Damn.
Giants,
Damn,
6th and
what?
7th. So,
Gi-
so it's a New York pick between 5 and 7.
How did they get?
How did the Giants get all
Or,
those
or
picks?
4 and 7. I don't know. That's what it says right here. Via Bears. And then it says the Eagles are 8th and 9th,
Did the Bears trade up to get Fields?
maybe.
Maybe.
And the Panthers are 10th. So you got Jets, Giants, Eagles.
Good God.
That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Oh, shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a screenshot I took the other day.
Wow.
So right now we're sitting at 10th.
Hey, it's my lucky number.
So we'll see how that goes.
Can I just rant?
Go, man.
Oh, we never did do a get off my lawn
Yeah.
this week.
Can I? Can
Does
I?
does he have one?
Well,
Is this my
Is
official?
this his first one?
Holy
Get off my lawn?
fucking
Hold up.
shit.
November 30th.
All right, take it down.
Because he
Take
was
it down.
always the I don't have anything. Remember?
Yeah. Here, let me sit back on my chair. real
Breaking
quick.
news.
All right, it's not big, but
That's what she said.
ow. I don't like that. Does it take a fucking astronaut to realize that? All right, so we have Shaq and we have Jermaine Carter
Mhm.
Yeah.
as our linebackers, right? Pretty much.
right.
Like, I mean, you got Luvu, but
You have the rotational guys.
But they're your main two.
Yep.
so Denzel Perriman is pretty much your backup guy.
Mhm.
Like, so let's just trade him away, and you don't have anything to back him up, and then Shaq goes out on injury, and
Yep.
then you have Frankie Louvu starting
Yep.
at fucking linebacker,
Yep.
which, I mean, he's been playing good.
He's a good rotational guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah.
But you literally send, now he's leading the league in tackles, Denzel Perriman.
Yep.
So, I mean, he's a great run stopper,
Mhm.
Yep.
which we are giving up a lot of rushing yards right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, I feel like it doesn't take a scientist to figure this out. Like, we need depth, and you trade away depth.
And that was a big thing when we did trade him. I didn't understand, so we did need linebacker depth.
Yeah.
Like, that was something we were hurting on.
No, but we trade for 2 cornerbacks when we have 15 already.
Right.
And we can't even start them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna have to now.
Oh, yeah. But at the time,
I agree with you.
you know, I mean, we traded for C.J. Henderson and Gilmore.
Right.
Like,
But I
Why?
felt like when that whole Perryman thing went down, because guys, he was my guy. I called out
oh,
in
yeah,
training camp.
yeah, that was your training camp.
There was something. He had a soft tissue injury. He wasn't practicing, and then all of a sudden we ship him. To me, there was something there. I hate to be a conspiracy theorist, but there was something going on there.
Does our coaching staff know football?
I don't know, man, but I just think there was something to that. The way we sent him away.
Do they think we're playing basketball or something? Like,
Well, I will tell y'all this: he was not vaxxed at that time.
Oh,
when-
you,
when
oh,
he
you
was
run.
here.
Oh, gotcha.
And then he went to Las
Vegas.
Vegas, and guess what? He got vaxxed.
And now he'll probably be a Pro
So
Bowler.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I'm not saying
So-
that. I'm just saying to me that just something didn't seem right about that.
Right.
It just didn't. So, there we go. I'll leave that alone. And get off. I agree with
My
you. man.
first official. It wasn't big, but you know
No,
what?
I agree with you.
Hey, you got to start with the patch before you get to the lawn.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
get off my patch.
That just pissed me off that we have 12 cornerbacks
Yeah.
who, now we have no idea who's going to be here.
Yeah.
Like Dante could be gone. We don't-
CJ, do we have CJ Henderson or?
Yeah, he'll be here.
Yeah, he'll be here.
Yeah.
We got Henderson, Gilmore. We don't know what he's going
And,
to
and
do.
I hope they re-sign Gilmore.
Troy Pride's coming back. He's on
Yeah,
IR.
yeah,
Like everybody
yeah.
forgets about him, but
JC,
JC,
Well, you
like-
got Boye.
Boye,
Keith,
yeah.
Keith Taylor's playing out of
I
his.
think Taylor's playing well.
Yeah,
So-
like
But we don't have any offensive linemen, and we have no linebacker depth.
And no quarterback.
And we're
And no
and
quarterback.
we're going to lose. Jackson's gone.
and no tight end.
Don't
No.
you think?
No, yeah.
I think he's gone.
No. And probably no running back. And we got Chuba
And I like Chuba.
Yeah.
Can't catch.
and Abdullah.
But-
Well, Abdullah can do that.
We like it. We
Yeah.
like Abdul too. So I don't know, man. It's just I agree with you, Justin, 100%. I don't understand. It's like we all like Fitter. We think he knows what he's doing, maybe. But what's going on over there?
I like him. I think we just need to rehaul the fucking coaching staff.
I agree with you.
I mean, I said to Steven earlier, I like Phil Snow. I think he does a decent job.
I think most people do.
I don't know if some stuff every week is kind of changing and they're like trying to figure it out.
I mean, he's still learning. He's only a year and a half into the job.
Right.
I mean, I know he's been a defensive coordinator before,
Right.
but this is the NFL. It's not college.
But he hasn't done bad enough to be like, hey, get the fuck out.
no, hell
Like-
no.
Well, I'm not going to be. I mean, guys, I thought after Sunday, you would see something happen this week. I'll be honest with y'all. I thought Brady would get fired this week.
He should have been fired like 4 weeks ago.
No, I really did. I
Yeah.
expected him to lose his job this week. It hasn't happened. I did joke on Twitter today that, we talk about the lines for this week. The betting lines. I said, hey, the Panthers are -10 against the bye week. We're already 0-2 in the bye week.
Yeah.
We have 2 hours.
Yeah.
So
McCaffrey,
we're already
Jackson,
losing. We're already 0-2. So
You ain't wrong.
I mean, only the Panthers can do that. And that's the thing, man. We are huge Panthers supporters and fans, man. And again, there's going to be people who might not listen to this podcast, or they're going to hear about what we talk about. Look, man, we are going to keep it real, and we're going to call it like we see it. That does not mean that we're bad fans. We're actually, in my opinion, we're good fans because we're telling it like it is.
Yep.
We're not being rah-rah. We're not drinking the Kool-Aid. We're not saying, oh, my God, everything you guys do is great.
We're not living fantasy land.
We're not doing that, man.
Right.
So, Panthers, look, we got you back. We support the hell out of y'all. You have no idea the time and energy and money and everything else we put into this team.
Yep.
I mean, look at our podcast. Look at our logo.
Yeah.
Everything is based off them.
Help us help you.
We're
Yeah.
trying to be good fans, man, but it's
Yeah.
frustrating right now. It's very frustrating. So, hey,
It is.
we just got to get something going over there. But personally, I think it's mayhem on Mint Street. It's what I've been calling it. It
Sounds
just
like a
seems-
pay-per-view.
It just seems like a cluster
It
right
is,
now. It
yeah.
really does, Stephen. I think you said that in a text. It just seems like a cluster right now.
Mhm.
And Matt Rule looks like he is either lost,
He don't know what the fuck's going on.
miserable,
Hungover.
over his head.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to me.
No.
It looks like he has just realized, holy shit, this is way too big for me.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that.
And if it is, then
Just
step back.
Yeah.
Step down, go back to college. There's nothing wrong with it.
Tell
Like,
it temper.
don't keep bringing this with you.
Yeah.
Oklahoma, Notre
yeah.
Dame, come get your boy.
McDonald's drive-through.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Who cares?
So-
Tell Tepper, let Tepper kick your ass out.
Yep.
And we'll get somebody else in there.
All right, so our next opponent in 2 weeks, the freaking Falcons come to town,
Yeah.
and they're in the playoff hunt.
Oh yeah.
Believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how that goes. At this point, I think we all three agree. I never pull against the Panthers, never. But I don't see many wins left the rest
I mean,
of the season.
at this point, losses are better than
They're kind of
wins.
valuable.
Like,
But I'll never pull against the Panthers. But it is what it is. And Stephen, we were at the watch party,
Mm-hmm.
and the one thing I noted about Sunday, and I had said this to my wife, we take the game serious.
Mhm.
I mean, we do.
Oh yeah.
I never got mad.
Because it's a fucking joke. Now.
I never got upset Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
It was almost like I expected what I was watching.
Yep.
and that's sad.
That right there. And they say one of the worst things for the fan base is to do what? Not give a shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
When they're really passionate about winning or losing, but when they're in the middle and they don't care, that's when you got a problem.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just was sitting there the whole time just like,
It is what it is.
I mean, I'm not even mad.
Oh, I was working. I turned it on my phone for
Yeah.
like 2 minutes.
Right.
Cam threw a pick. I was like, "Well, we're fucking losing to the Miami Dolphins right now."
The block punt's what got me.
Yeah.
The block punt, I was like, are you kidding me?
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know, guys. I mean, we're fans. We're always going to be. But right now, man, it just sucks. Because is that the best way we can say it?
Yeah, well, let's just fast forward to the end of the season and be done with it.
Look forward to the
Let's go to the
off-season.
draft.
All right. So,
With our 4
we done,
picks.
are we done with our team?
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right.
Carolina, do better.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to let you guys talk about the fantasy football
I'm gonna
update.
let Steven
because
talk about the fantasy.
I'm usually really good in fantasy football. And in this league this year, I have completely freaking wet the bed, shit the bed, whatever you want to call it. I suck. So,
Wow.
Steven kicked my ass this week. So, I'm done.
Take it away. All right. So, in our fantasy football league, we do have in the Eastern Division, Shay is leading with 8-4. I'm right behind her at 7-5.
and you're playing her.
And yep, yeah. This week I'm playing her.
Let's go,
Big
Steven.
game, big game.
Yep. Sarah 6-6. Gotta give her credit to that. Doug 3-9. Sorry. Sharam 3-9.
Woohoo!
Sorry. And then over in the West, we have your lovely wife is 9-3.
And
Teresa.
Can I give her a shout out?
Yeah, badass.
Go for it.
Everybody like is probably assuming. I don't know from my record, they probably aren't. But people think that I'm sure she asked him how to do whatever, and I'm gonna be honest, she does not.
She is
so as
kicking-
you can see, she's 9-3, and I'm 3-9.
She is kicking ass.
It's
And
actually flipped.
So you can see, hey Teresa, can you give me some help this week?
yeah, she's kicking ass, man, and she scored the most points in the league too. She
scored.
is not. She's 9-3. Paul 8-4. Kevin 8-4. Justin 5-7. Made a little comeback. Chris 3-9, which I don't think he even gives a shit about fantasy football.
I got the same record as Chris, and he don't even look at his team.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
He's got Trevor Lawrence starting.
I mean, is that bad, Chris? Look, man, Chris, you know I love you, but dude, come on, man, look at your team. Let somebody else look at your
Yeah,
team.
it's somebody.
Because guess what, man, we got to talk.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a vote soon, and it might not be good for you.
Just to review the scores, we haven't done this in a while, so we're just going to bring it up. I did beat Doug 118-68.
Shut up.
Sorry.
I didn't even get 69.
Damn, you were super close, though. You were super close. I'll give you a couple points so you can get there.
Missed it by that much.
Sharam with the win. He did beat Paul 114-92. Sarah beat Shay 105-94. Teresa beat Chris 123-66. So you didn't score the least amount of points this week.
Okay, but I tried.
Justin did score the most points this week with 144, beating
Justin
Kevin
scored.
Got him.
He
at
scored.
132.
Fuck you, Kev.
Leading into fuck your team, leading into the second to last week of the season, I am playing Shay in a big
That's a big game. That's a big game
in our division.
Yep.
If I beat her, I'll be leading. So I play Shay. Chris is playing Sarah.
'Kay.
Doug, you're playing Sharam. See where
Hey, it's a battle of the last place. Draft
talking,
picks.
Start talking some shit. Paul is playing Kevin, and we do have a big old matchup here. We have Teresa against Justin.
Oh, God.
Woohoo!
So-
Okay. So
She's going down.
both of them scored this week.
Yeah.
Right.
So Justin, I'm kind of pulling for you because if I can beat Shay, I might be in contention for the best record in the
Well,
league.
if every player on my team stops getting hurt,
Yeah, well,
then possibly, yeah,
welcome to fantasy.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a prediction.
make it.
You're gonna get that ass beat.
Oh, I know. That's not a prediction. That's fucking
It's nothing against your team.
set in stone.
Her team is kicking ass.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So
Teresa, you want to make a trade? Teresa, if you're listening to this, please make a trade.
Yeah.
yeah. All right. So that's the fantasy Lake Norman Wright fantasy update.
Yep.
Sponsored by I Suck
Taco Bell.
Taco Hell. So there it is, guys. It's sucking. We are having a good time with it.
Yeah, it's fun.
So we're gonna go to shout outs.
Shout out, this is it.
And I've got a couple. If you guys don't mind, would y'all go first?
Yeah,
Let me get mine straight here.
Justin, do you have any?
Come on.
Yeah, I got some.
We'll go for it.
All right. Shout out to when I went up to the mountains for Thanksgiving.
mountaineer.
Yeah, my local mountaineer Aunt Mary.
Miss Mary
Yeah, my Aunt Mary actually donated $50.
Oh wow.
I don't know if I
Sweet.
should have said the amount, but
That's a big amount. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Man, that's great.
She
Hold on.
donated.
Yeah, we got to do that.
There you go. There you go, Aunt Mary.
Thank you, Aunt Mary.
Yeah. She
Aunt
donated.
Mary's got it going on.
No, that's my mom's song.
Well, we'll keep it in the family.
She'll get mad.
She'll get mad.
She'll get mad.
But no, she donated to our breast cancer, donation thing. Sorry.
Yeah, going to the Susan G. Komen Foundation.
Yeah.
Yep, that's correct.
So I wanted to shout her out. Thank you very much for that.
That's very cool.
We really appreciate that. I also gave her a bracelet.
Oh, damn, she gave her like 10.
Yeah, probably.
A sticker.
And I don't know, Steven, you might have this, but Mark's birthday
Yeah,
was last week.
definitely.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So shout out to Mark.
I think I
Hey,
saw that.
Yeah, he's 50.
Big
Yeah.
5-0.
Yeah, 50.
Yeah, I seen that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey, Marky Mark, happy birthday, brother.
Yeah.
welcome to
Love
the
you, bud.
50 Club, brother.
And that's it. That's all I got.
That's all you got? Go ahead, Steven.
All right, so I'm going to shout out a local business in Mooresville, North Carolina. It's Mrs. Ruth's Christmas trees. If you guys want a real live Christmas tree this holiday season, please check them out. They are awesome. They're good people. They will take care of you. They'll do whatever you need. We got trees from them the past 2 years, and they've just been fantastic people. And just down to earth, just fun loving. You want hot chocolate? You want some hot cider? Yes, please. Let's get it. You
Yeah.
know, give me that tree. Load in the Mustang. Let's go. So I want to shout them out. They're really good people. Sarah, my awesome girlfriend, is actually our 1 year anniversary for dating. I'm surprised somebody kept up with me that long, or put up with me that long.
She is a trooper.
Yes, she has a patience of a saint. So Sarah, love you. Thank you for everything you do for me and this podcast. I appreciate you. And then I do want to shout out. It's not really a shout out, but just want to me personally want to dedicate this to her Aunt Peggy, who did pass away from cancer. In this past week and a half, 2 weeks.
Cancer sucks.
Yeah, so rest in peace, Aunt Peggy. We're doing this in memory of you. This podcast is dedicated to you.
Yep.
The Braves won because of you.
Yep.
Thank you. I never met you, but I don't know what to say. But rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yeah,
Yes.
Definitely. But that's all I've got.
And I just want to say real quick, congrats, Steven and Sarah,
Yeah.
for the 1 year.
Absolutely.
I was with y'all when y'all met. I don't remember a lot of it, but
Neither do I.
I was there. And Aunt Peggy, rest in peace.
Yep.
We like Steven said, we never met, but the Braves got there for you, and we
Did it for Aunt Peggy.
Yep, we did it. So
I was trying to think of that, going back to you and Sarah.
Yeah.
Because I know I met Sarah at one of our watch parties at On Tap.
That's where I met her.
Ain't that where you met her?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I was wondering. I might have been there as
you
well.
were probably
I
there.
think you were there.
Yeah, I think I was, because that's the first time I had met her.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I was there too.
It was, I guess you can say, a Lake Norman Riot love connection.
Yeah, it was. I remember that's where I met her, and I knew
Mhm.
you guys had started dating
Yeah.
that way. So
Yep.
congrats to you guys.
Thanks. Appreciate you.
A couple shout outs here for me. Fortunately, I guess, or unfortunately, at the Riot tailgate for the Washington game,
Mm-hmm.
you notice I didn't say the bad word.
Don't say it.
Redskins.
Fuck did you say?
So we got to meet a couple of guys. One of the guys that we're going to talk about, and it's Steve with the Tampa Riot. This guy's really, he's pumped us up, man. He's
been awesome.
we can't say enough about the support that he's thrown our way, and
Yep.
he's way in Florida. And we're not hating or anything, but we get support from him, and some people that we know really good we don't even get support from.
Mhm.
So he's always talking to us, man, and always copying things, and always including us. We met him, man. He's a really cool guy.
Awesome guy.
Yeah.
He was a little. I guess he was going to have some knee surgery coming up. I believe he was on crutches when we met him, and we were kind of picking at him. We took some pictures, which we probably need to post. We need to post.
We
those.
will. And he's actually just hit us up about some pictures from it.
Yep. Friend of the show, and we just wanted to shout him out, man, because he was really cool. It was good meeting him.
Yep. Before you go to the next one, I gotta say he spells his name the correct way with a V.
And you guys had that discussion.
We did.
And he agreed.
Yep.
He agreed. He validated Steven's claim. Actually, I've seen two people validate it.
Mhm.
When I introduced you to Steve.
A PH.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he validated that. So
PH.
but yeah, we got to meet him, man. It was really cool meeting him. So the Tampa ride, if we ever do a, we'll go do a remote broadcast at Tampa. And
Yeah.
maybe we can go down there and hang with the Tampa ride.
Definitely.
That would
So,
be badass.
We also had we had talked about we met Phil,
Lake Hartselle.
and I had met Phil over in London when I went with the Panthers. Phil is something else, man. He travels the world. God, I'd like to have his life. He goes all over the place. But I introduced these guys to him at the tailgate.
Yeah, world traveler.
And, I mean, he is something else, man. He's a huge Panther fan. I don't know why. No, he's a Panther fan, and that's how we met.
Hey,
and
that was really cool though.
yeah.
Mm.
And he's just, I mean, he said he's gonna listen to the bloody podcast, and
Literally the life of the party.
yeah,
though.
he
Anywhere
and
he goes,
and you know what?
he's getting pulled this way.
You're exactly right.
Life
'cause
of the
he-
party.
Him and Seth. I introduced
Yeah.
you guys to
Yep.
Seth as well.
Yep.
And you know, when we were in London with the Panthers, we had asked him we want to go to a authentic, you know, British pub, and he gave us suggestions, and we went. Man, it was really cool, man. So hats off to him. We want to actually, man. I'll be honest with you two guys. If he's ever back, I'd like to have him on the podcast.
That'd be badass, man.
I think it would be fun having him on the podcast. So hey, if you're listening, Phil, invitations there, big guy. We're gonna have to get you on.
Yeah, man.
And a couple more real quick. One of my really good friends, we call him his nickname is Dirt. He bought a couple of the wristbands and the stickers for the breast cancer over the holiday. We met with him and his wife, and you know, I just really appreciate the support. You know, they're throwing our way, and like I said, they did. You know, they supported. They gave us money, and we went ahead and gave him the wristbands and the stickers. So we want to shout him out too, and I'm pretty sure he's listening to us regularly.
Oh yeah. He
And
better be.
We really appreciate it. He is a graduate of UNC, so you guys, I'm sure he's a Carolina fan, so I'm sure you guys would appreciate that.
Damn
So-
Skippy.
All right, and lastly, wanted to shout out a friend of mine when I was working at a certain place that I retired from in January. I had a friend of mine named Brian, and his son Brendan is signed with the Fayetteville Marksmen,
Damn
a
Skippy.
hockey team.
Hell yeah.
And the tweet is basically it says they signed Brendan. I won't use last names. And basically he's from Charlotte, and he played for a couple other teams, the Carolina Birds and the Carolina Eagles. But he's now signed to play minor league hockey
Sweet.
with Fayetteville Marksmen. So go check him out. Good friend of the show. Known him, like I said, I remember him when he was born.
Mhm.
And here he is playing hockey. So I guess, guys, I'm really old.
You're getting there, dude.
So, hey, Brian, you guys go out, you know, listen to the podcast and let Brendan know we shouted him out, man. We'll be keeping up with him, see how he does.
Definitely.
So, there you go.
Hell yeah.
Anything else? You always shout out the behind the scenes. You want to do that?
Yeah, I got the. So you want to do the socials? Or you
Yeah,
wanna
let's
the
do it. Let's
behind
do
the
it.
scenes?
Do both.
You can do both.
Okay. Well, shout out to Tech Guy and Mysterious Manager or Silent Manager.
Like,
Mysterious,
Did I fuck that up?
silent. He did it last time.
no, you did.
No, you did
Was
it
it me?
last
Was it
time.
me?
You did it last time.
So I said
Yeah.
mysterious, silent
Silent.
tech
Man.
manager.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Listen.
We're gonna collab them together, and they're getting one salary.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they can split it.
Wait a
between
minute, I
them.
thought you fired him.
We
Well,
haven't
got
told we haven't told him that
Oh,
yet.
okay.
That was a severance package I
Oh,
got
I
earlier.
forgot.
Don't tell
No,
him.
Tech Guy, you're never leaving.
Which, by the way, we need to talk about this.
You're here forever.
Yeah, we will. We
We
will.
need,
Yeah.
we need to do that. Okay. So
All
go
right.
ahead.
Well, real quick, guys. We always appreciate your support. As always, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We are very close to 200 on Instagram. What are
Okay,
we at?
cool.
181.
181.
19 away.
So please, guys, keep smacking that follow button or whatever it is on Instagram.
Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your uncle, your aunt, your third cousin, your dog,
your boss man,
your boss man, your boss lady,
your boss lady.
your boss.
We don't discriminate.
Yeah, boss pronoun that we didn't have
Yep.
ready.
Your probation officer.
Your probation officer.
Your lawyer.
Your drug dealer.
Hey, no, wait a minute.
No, hang on.
I
We
mean-
won't. Come on.
Anybody.
Come on. We'll
We-
take it.
We're three guys sitting at the bar
Yeah.
talking sports.
Chilling.
Tell
Oh,
your
yeah,
bartender.
Of course. Yeah, absolutely.
You know.
But no, again, guys, at 200, we will do a giveaway.
Yep.
We will ask a question on Instagram, and we will be giving away some free merch. Stickers, wristbands.
Yep.
First
Some
bands.
cool stuff. Some wristbands. some cool shit. But no, we're on Spotify and iTunes and Google Podcasts. You can listen to us there.
Mm-hmm.
We're also on YouTube. That's where we kind of started.
That was our origins. That was
Yeah.
our beginning.
It was our hub.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
Is that a hub?
Not really.
It was
fuck
definitely
it.
it was definitely the beginning.
Instagram was the hub.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's still the hub.
Okay. We're on all that stuff. So, guys, we really appreciate it. And we, we love you guys.
Oh, and one thing I wanted to say, and this is my fault. This has nothing to do with you two guys. This is totally me. We had a supporter a while back that had requested wristbands and stickers,
Mm-hmm.
and I have yet to get those out.
Mm.
So I'm going tomorrow to get those out.
Are you sure?
And my wife has been on my ass about this.
Good.
So I will go get those out tomorrow. I apologize. They are going to be in the mail tomorrow.
Yep.
So we'll make sure. And I'm also sending John his stuff.
Cool.
So we're good. Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. We had talked about coming up with a question for the Twitter giveaway.
Yeah.
We never did. We never did come up with a question.
Well, what was the fun fact that you had today
Yeah.
about Steph Curry?
So we can say that.
Yep.
Okay, so first person to respond
Mm-hmm. On Twitter.
via direct message or tweet.
On Twitter, yep.
Yep,
That's
on
correct.
Twitter.
Yep.
We'll do the same thing. We'll
Yep.
give them wristbands,
So-
that kind of stuff.
Doug's fun fact for today's podcast: you answer on Twitter, and you get some free shit.
Yep. There you go. Swag.
And
And what does swag stand for again?
Stuff we all get.
Hell yeah!
There you go.
Steve Grill.
All right, so glad you brought that
Michael
up.
Scott.
I was actually going to say
Wayne
that as well. I knew we'd forgot to do that. So,
All right.
all right, cool.
Yep.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
Anything? Let me give a quick update, guys. I want to give a Hurricanes update. What we got, guys?
1-0.
Still 1-0.
Yep.
I wanted to give a update on our Twitter followers. We have. Come on, get off there.
Jesus Christ. Get off my
Do
space.
y'all talk or something while I'm doing this.
Well, you already talked about your day. How's your night going?
Right now it's sucking.
It's pretty good. Pretty productive, I guess.
We have 108 followers.
Oh, sweet. Oh, yeah.
So it's not bad. Not bad.
Not too bad.
So again, we got the giveaway. So go ahead and answer the question. All right. So that's it, guys. And we're gonna do something a little different ending out this week. We can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
We came up with our own outro.
We've hit our limit.
Yeah, we did, and we yeah.
And
it's
comment what you think about this new outro. If you guys like it, tell us. If you don't like it, fuck off. I was kidding.
The old ones kind of ran its course.
Yeah, we gotta come up with our own.
And
stuff.
it was new, and we're gonna kind of evolve.
Yeah,
Would you agree with that?
yeah, we're gonna adapt.
All right, so
We're
we're
gonna
gonna
make
come
adjustments.
we're gonna come up with it different. It's similar, but we're gonna come up with our own at the end. All right, so we ready, guys?
Yep.
That's it for this episode.
Yep.
Make sure we check it out.
Yep.
All right, guys. 1, 2, 3.
CSR, baby.